It's okay, you don't want to be my second choice. You can go back and be Juhee fourth choice. You can be Juhee fourth choice. You don't want to be my second choice. I understand. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna continue to talk about Mind the Noona Gap. Today we're gonna talk about Mind the Noona Gap, season 2, episode 6. Let's talk about it. We are already on day 4. They show John and Joanne still on bed. They just talk about just talking in the morning, like bed talk. So they just have like morning talk. They talk about, oh, did I snore? She said no. She asked if her face looked puffed. John said no, it's not okay. He's excited about the fact that they say he always say those things. Oh, we slept outside. So they didn't sleep like where they usually sleep. Just it felt like, oh, they went outside. Also, they're like wearing like a couple pajama. He's also excited about the fact that they're wearing couple pajama. Joey is smiling, but she's just so embarrassed. You know, things that Jonah is supposed to think about. The thing about Jonah, he say everything. And in that moment, he can embarrass his partner. He doesn't even realize it. Joey's like, she feel awkward. She's like, how are they going to face everyone? I like, why are they acting like a freaking married couple? Jonah is excited. He want to go back looking like that. Like, still in his pajama. His hair are not even fully done. You want to go back looking like that. Joey is like, no, get back in there. Get back in there and change it. Get back in there and wear different clothes. In the other room, we saw Yeonsu. He is happy. Jiyeon drying her hair. The parents say that, oh, are they like flirting? And then they realize that, oh, he's actually stylist, so he does hair for a living. I said, oh, it's just Yeonsu. It's a stylist. He does hair for a living. It was just funny that they just changed it. They just started to think like that. It's just a stylist. He does that for a living. It kind of bothered me. Let me put this up. He's also helping her doing her hair. She's very satisfied with the volume. He tried to put more volume in her hair. She's very satisfied with that. They seem very close to each other. Jino is getting ready in his room. At least he knows how to focus on his strength. It's like the way he looks. John is back to his original home, and we see Jino ask him how was last night. I don't know, is Jino and John sharing the same room? I think so. Jino and John do share the same room. Jino asked him how was last night. How was his date with Joey? John said that he was going to make his feeling obvious, I guess, for Joey. He said he was going to make his feeling obvious. He said that he told her something yesterday that he wanted to seriously get to know her. So he see her as a potential partner. Gino asked, do you just mean that for like 1 or 2 people instead? Doesn't mean that you want to focus on 1 or 2 people instead of everyone. I'm like, wow, John does fall in love very fast. He told Gino that he always wanted to go in the jacuzzi with his girlfriend. Also, he never wear matching pajama before, just like he told Joey yesterday. So he said the same thing to Juno. He also never wore matching pajama before, so lying on the bed together wearing matching pajama felt so special for him. I'm like, John, don't fall in love with her so quickly, she might get an ache. Joey, I figure Joey probably, she doesn't like when people fall in love with her too quickly. She doesn't like that. Joey want to have the feeling first. Yeah, she's don't like guy who's way too into her. John watch out for that. John told Gino that his day with Joey felt like they were a real couple traveling together. Gino asked me a good question. I like that. Gino said, do you think you would feel the same way if you been with Jiyeon or Juhee, like if your date was with Jiyeon or if your date was with Juhee? John said that it would have been, if it has been Jiyeon, his feeling would have been more crystal clear. He said that he would have gone all the way in with her because yesterday Jiyoung frustrated him, so it really bothered him. It's like, so Jiyoung is not like is still in the game. So pretty much he say that, oh, if his day was with Dion, he would be like all the way in. He would express to Sweden more, but it was with Joanne. He was still getting to know her, and he see her as a potential partner. Like it's like right now, there's like Joanne, there's like Dion. I don't know about if there's a connection with Dire yet. He said that he always distanced himself from people who leave him confused. So after the game, he felt confused because I guess most of the answer that Dion was giving for like the true game was directed toward Jonwa, and he realized that, oh, maybe I'm not even on her mind. So after realizing that, so he wanted to focus, he wanted to build like a authentic or a connection with Joanne instead. He wanted to see where his connection with Joanne will go. Gino asked, so do you like women who are more straightforward with you? John said exactly. He doesn't like misfeeding. Gino said that, so Joanne made a big gesture by choosing you. Like, so her making a big gesture, her choosing you, it has kind of a big impact on what he's thinking about doing right now. He said yes. He really want to get to know Joanne seriously. Yonsu is back in his home. He's talking to his buddy Shinwa. Him and Shinwa seems to get along very well. They always talk about the connection, get a vibe for each other. Shinwa said that people were surprised you choose Jiyoung. Shinwa told Yuso, people were surprised you choose Jiyoung to go on the overnight day. He said, people were expecting me to pick Joey. And you know the funny thing, he didn't tell them that he chose Joey and Joey rejected him. He didn't tell them that. He said, oh, they expected me to pick Joey. I said, oh yeah. She will ask if his attraction for Jiyoung has grown. So she will ask, and also, does your attraction for Jiyoung has grown? He said that they definitely getting closer, but he's still not sure if he's attracted to her that way. In the girl home, Joanne, Jiyoung, and Juhee, they are talking. And Joanne and Jiyoung. The funny thing, Joanne and Jiyoung were on the overnight day. Jiyoung slept in that big home by herself, so she's happy to have her girl back in the home with her. She's happy to have her girl back in the home with her. Joanne asked Jiyoung about her date. I was just joking here. I was joking here when I was taking my note. I said the question of each girl should be, how was your time with my man? I was just talking about that, like, you know, Jiyoung connection so far is with Jonha, and Joey connection is with Yonsu, and they pretty much switch. How was your time with my man? They didn't say that. So they are not anyone man yet, you know. They are not anyone man. They are still dating around. They're still dating. Joy asked Jiyoung, how was your day? Jiyoung said that it was fun. Joey, who asked the question, doesn't seem to be interested about Yonsu at all. She was like, she wasn't fazed by the answer and anything. Like she was just minding her business, doing her hair, continuing doing whatever she was doing. Juhee asked if Yonsu talked during the date, so or was it like quiet the whole time? Jiyoung said it was like kind of in the middle. Like he didn't talk too much. It wasn't quiet the whole time. It was like a good pace between them. And Juhee asked if Jiyoung is only interested in Jonha and Jungwoo. So she asked her question directly because pretty much, you know, Juhee is interested in Jungwoo. She want to know if her competition and Jiyoung, is she only interested in Jonha and Jungwoo? They didn't even mention Yonsu. Jiyoung said that she's not sure about Jonha yet. But for a moment, I forgot that they were interested in the same guy. Joe. That's why I was like hiding on my note. Just look at the way they are playing the game during like the true game. You can just tell that both of them are interested in Joe. And Jiyoung left the home for a moment. Jiyoung said that she wasn't sure about Jungha yet. They would say like, I'm still in her mind. She's like, I'm still open to talk to other guy. I'm not sure about Jungha yet. Don't even think that he is my number. She told Youngsu he was her number one, but she would never say that in front of the girl that he's my number one. Because she's still interested in Jungwoo also, and she might even be more interested in Jungwoo. We will see it during this episode on the date that we are about to talk about. Jiyoung left the room for a moment, and yeah, now Join is talking to Jerry. Join whisper said that her conversation with Jungha were very boring.
아니 근데 이거 대화가 너무 재미없는 거 같아.
I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Join to say that her conversation that she had with Jungha was very boring. She said she didn't enjoy talking to him. Jira is like, oh, I thought you would find him interesting. Joy said that he was just shy around new people, but once he's comfortable, it's different. I don't know what she was saying here. Like, maybe she was like, okay, when he's comfortable around new people, she doesn't find me excited anymore. But when at the beginning, when he's the type of person that you're curious about, but when you get to know him, she was like, no, thank you. I think that's what the way Joey was talking about. Joey said that her conversation was very awkward. It didn't flow. Jerry was surprised. She was really surprised. Even though John is still number one, she's still interested in John. Even though even though Jungha is Jerry number one, she's still interested in Jungha. But she's still interested in Shinhwa as well. She wanted to get to know Jungha as well. She was surprised. Everything that Jungha was saying, that she was like, really? I think the opposite. I think it's good. I think it's like that. I think it's like, oh my God, Joey. It's like every time Joey would say something about Jungha, Jill was surprised. And like I said, I don't think that's what's going on. I think it's this. I think that she was just saying positive thing about Jungha. Joey said that the conversation was awkward, it didn't flow, and Jia was surprised. It's not like Jungha. She's like, it's not like the Jungha that I know. Joey said that he was so awkward. He was like a little kid. I told you, every time he said, "Oh, I never done this before. I never done this before," she was eventually gonna get bored with that. Like, he kept saying those things over and over, and it's not very like attractive. Especially you're dating someone older and the way you behave like a kid in a museum. Oh, this is so cool. I never done this before. I never said this before. Yeah, that's why I thought that all those way he would say that he never done so many things before, she was not gonna like it. She said that there was so many things that he never done before. He thought those type of way of talking will make the girl so happy. Oh, I'm so happy you get to do it that with me. I'm so happy we're doing the jacuzzi together. I'm so happy we're wearing couple pajama together. Joey's like, nope. She's not here for that. She's like, I'm not here to entertain you. She said he keep bringing up that things that he has never done before. He always wanted to go to a jacuzzi with his girlfriend. She said that she actually felt sorry for him. Every time he said he hasn't done something like that before, Joanne said that she felt sorry for him. She said, oh, at least she get to do it. So during the day, she started to be like an older sister, like taking care of a younger brother. Oh, I never been to the museum before. Okay, let's go to the museum. I never had this toy before. Okay, let me buy you the toy. I never had this before. So that's how she felt. She started to feel sorry for him instead of her enjoying the date, instead of them enjoying that first year. I always thought that Jungha is the type of person who say everything that's happening in his mind. I think as it's cute, it's innocent, it's beautiful, but the older you get, you're not supposed to say everything that comes in your mind. You have to think, or is it something to say? It's not like lying. It's not lying. It's just that you just don't say everything in the chat. Not like a lie, you know. You can just think of something. You don't have to say everything. And you say everything, everything. And some of the things can make somebody feel embarrassed, you know. So she said she actually felt sorry for him every time he say he hasn't done something before. Joey said that she felt sorry for him. Jill was like, maybe no. Jill was still like trying to like find like a silver line, trying to say that oh maybe having dated somebody who's very romantic, before.
그런 낭만 있는 여자를 못 만나봤을 수도 있지.
Maybe date has been different. Maybe being the jacuzzi and something like that, wearing couple pajama is very like romantic. Joey said that he just doesn't like to take the lead in a relationship. That's exactly how he made her feel. She doesn't want to be the leader. It's not because I'm older than you that I'm going to lead the relationship. I want you to be the man. And so far, what we hear for Joey, she likes somebody who is a leader. A little bit like someone like John, and even someone like, you'll be surprised, someone like Gino. Gino is a natural leader. Girl might underestimate him, but when they go on the date with Gino, he's the one who take the lead. He's always do stuff for the girl. People will say, oh, he's so like fragile, like he said, and stuff like that. He doesn't like present as a manly man. He's more like a flower boy, but when he's on the date, he always take the lead. He take care of the girl. Oh, let me get a cover for your face, let me do this, let me do that. He's a natural leader. It's like a real tattoo. He might not look like a tattoo, but it's a real tattoo. And another one is John. John is a natural leader. John might look like one, but it's a very, just like Joey said, he was like a kid in a museum. So that's what was happening. Joey said that she doesn't like to take the lead in a relationship. That's exactly what he made her feel. She wanted him to lead and to be more manly instead. Jill told Joey, I thought you guys was gonna have like a great time. Joey said they did, but it wasn't in the way that she was expecting. Oh, they still have great time, they still talk, they still have fun, but overall, it wasn't like the way that she wanted to be. Like, Jill asked if she's not curious about John anymore. Joey said yes, and now Joey is like debating: should I tell him or should I? Am I ready to tell him? Should I just end this? She said he's told me that he's not the type who like to be confused, like he wants things to be straightforward to him. So I'm gonna tell him that I'm no longer curious about him. I'm gonna tell him I'm no longer curious to get to know him. That's what Joey told Jire. And Jire asked, have you completely make up your mind? Are you ready to like just end this connection? She said, oh, maybe I should wait a little bit. I don't know, Joey. I know Joey say that she doesn't really like Juhee. She doesn't take the lead. She like taking the lead and stuff like that. But what I see, they look so good together. But maybe it's just the way that she feels during the day. Their connection is so natural. Juhee must say a lot of things. Oh, it's like we've been dating for months and stuff like that. But that's really how it feel like when they are together. But I kind of wish he didn't say all those things to Joey, because when he say all those things, it make her feel, so you're not gonna be treating me a certain way anymore. She's like, she's still one of those butterflies that come with a date, and so far it hasn't been. So a lot of things like that. It's just Juhee seems so excited all the time about the date, and she just want to see more than that. So we will see what will happen in this connection, whether she will completely close that door or she will give it like another try. I don't know. Right now she's not sure if she will completely want to close the door. Juhee and Shinhwa are talking in the home. And so actually Juhee went to Shinhwa's home. Remember, Shinhwa is sharing the home with Yonsu, Joey, ex-boyfriend. In parenthesis, Joey ex-man. He went to talk to Shinhwa. Why are you going to talk to Shinhwa? You know everything that you say to Shinhwa, you're gonna report to his best friend. You know that, right? But you still take the risk and go to talk to him. Juhee is talking to Shinhwa. Juhee said that during the game he was so drunk, but when Joey picked him, he was very excited. It felt like it was like a dopamine rush that happened. He enjoyed talking to her on bed. He still have those dopamine rush the whole time he was talking to her. He was just so excited. He told Shinhwa that he had fun, but he's not sure anymore. Like this time I wasn't sure what he was saying, because as soon as he was talking he wanted to say something, and we saw Yonsu enter the room. I'm like, oh no, Yonsu, you time me, I wanted to hear what Jongha has to say. So Yonsu came into the room. I'm like, I know. Your time is always. I'm like, technically it's not Jongha home, it's Yonsu home. So Jongha is the guest here. So I'm not gonna say Yonsu get out of here so that I can hear what Jongha has to say about his date with Joey. So when Yonsu came into the game, Jongha suddenly said something and he left. He said, I think what he wanted to say, he kind of said it, but it wasn't like a straightforward answer. Jongha said, things can change.
또 갑자기 바뀐지 모르. 갑자기 바뀔 수도 있으니까.
He excused himself quickly as soon as he saw Yonsu, and he just leave. He doesn't want to stay even 1 second in the same room as his rival. Yonsu is curious. Yonsu want to know what his body was talking to with his enemy, with the guy who's about to steal his girls. And she once told Yonsu that Jongha said that he had a lot of fun during his day. He told him everything. He said that they were talking on, when they were talking on the bed, they had so much fun talking on the bed. Yonsu said like, I don't want to hear that, but dude, you asked for it, so you're getting that answer. Yonsu asked Shinwa if Jongha is going to like go for Joey. Nah, Shinwa say, yeah, he thinks so. Shinwa is like, oh, Joanne is popular. Yonsu agreed. Yonsu said that he had a feeling that she will not choose him. He also said that things seems to be solid between Joanne and Jongha. Yonsu is like, I will try my best. Yeah, Shinwa say she might explore and still come back. So let her explore. So it's time to explore. She might explore and still come back. Yonsu is like, today and tomorrow are very important. So day 4, today is day 4, and tomorrow is day 5. Like, remember the show is only 7 days. I'm like, why this dating show is only have 7 days? This is something I forgot how short the time is on the dating show. I just finished watching Love Island. You know how many weeks? 6 weeks. 6 weeks, so a month and a half. So a month and a half is how many days? At least 45 days. 45-day dating show. And I remember how short this dating show is, 6 weeks. At least single female is 10 days, and sometimes they can have even more than 10 days. This one is 7 days. This is criminal. And I remember watching another dating show a long time ago. It was only like 3 days. What kind of decision? Was it like 4 or 3 days? Oh my goodness. A dating show should be at least 2 weeks. Should be at least 2 weeks. A week is kind of criminal. A week is kind of criminal. Even happening was like a whole month. A whole month. At least the thing about Mind the Noona Gap, they gave you like a whole week after making your decision if you still want that decision, okay? So technically 2 weeks, but 1 week of dating, 1 week for thinking and coming back to your decision. But still, it's so short. She was like, if you're curious about something, just go and talk to Jongha. And Yonsu was like, I don't want to talk to that guy. I don't want to talk to that guy. Honestly, I don't want to talk to him. Jongha and Jongwoo are getting along very well. Remember, they even talk about Jiyeon in their home before. Even though they're both interested in Jiyeon, their rivalry is not like the same. They get along pretty well. They're pretty much both interested in the same girl, Juhee and Jiyeon, but they get along very well. That's the difference. Jongha is interested in Joey. Maybe they get along very well now because Jongha, but they used to get along very well. They still get along very well. But remember now, maybe them getting along continue to be good because Jongha is not interested in Joey and maybe Jiyeon. And why the other way we have Jongwoo who's interested in Juhee and maybe Jiyeon. Maybe Jiyeon is the common, how do we call it? The common dominator. Daily show is weird. They're in the kitchen talking. They're in the kitchen talking about Yeonsu, and John is confident that he will not lose to Yeonsu. I'm like, this means what? This seriously means what? I still thought about like the movie means what, this means what. Like that was such a long time ago. Because the guy that I wanted her to choose, she chose the other guy instead. I'm not telling you if you still haven't watched me. This means why. This means what. You can still go and watch it. But the guy that I really wanted her to choose, she chose the other guy. I'm like, why? But even though she was doing all those things, she wanted to date both of them. She ended up falling in love with the other guy, and she couldn't like make the other guy away. I'm like, oh, dang you broke my heart. It was a good movie. I just like the other guy more. And I used to have a huge crush on the other guy that she didn't pick. Not the main guy. The main guy is like popular. I'm thinking he's even in a lot of other movies that you might know. All the guys are in the kitchen slash living room areas. It's in the morning. They are doing the breakfast. The girl are in the room taking care of the son, doing the makeup. Maybe this is the daily routine. Like the guys are doing the thing, the girls are doing the thing. And then I realized that maybe they're separate this morning because they have to do something special. John is suddenly become the other guy after spending time with Joey, who is Yeonsu girl. It's not the other guy. I don't want to talk to the other guy. I'm like, just look at the bright side. There is there is a couple swipe overnight date. I was just joking, yeah. The problem is that John is now more interested in Joey, and Yeonsu doesn't like that. Technically, they have it's so awkward between them. Even like usually you see that among girl, or you see that about among couple who's like who are about to break up or something happen, like the awkwardness. But you don't see that around two guys. Guys don't act like that. It's like when I walk into the room, you're about to leave. It's like, what's going on? We can't talk. It's just awkward. Like there was such an awkwardness between Jonah and Yeonsu in the kitchen. They don't even look at each other in the eyes. This is how bad it is. They did have a conversation later, but at the beginning they didn't look at each other in the eyes. I'm like, why are they more awkward than good? That just made me laugh. Yeonsu is kind of asking a question without getting too deep. He's like, he want to know if Jongha is not into join. Translation: are you going for join now? Joe is like, I want to spend more time with her to decide. The guy are having like the breakfast by themselves, like I said, in the room. The lady getting a message, and the message in the comment area, their mailbox card with mail written charm. Love has arrived, so they have to be in the comment area by 11:40. So all this morning, the girl was just waking up, taking care of the son. The guy was like in the kitchen, have the breakfast. I don't know if the girl had the breakfast in the morning or not. Maybe they did, but they just focus on this thing. And so I'm like, what are they doing? It's 11:40. That's so late. I wake up so early that when I hear 11:40, it's like, Jesus. 11:40 seems like almost 12 p.m. Almost lunchtime. And I used to not be a morning person. Now I guess I'm a morning person if I feel like 11:40 is so late. I'm like, what are they doing? It's 11:40. You only have 7 days of dating. You should be waking up early than that. You should be like, I don't know, being desperate or something like that, but you should put more work in your dating life. The girl finally got in the comment area where they have to open the mailbox and get those charm cards. The guys are not here. You remember when they usually show the girl choosing the guy that they want to take, whose guy they want to take on a date. The card say, the information say you will go on a date with the person that the charm card belong to. So it's going to be a random type of date. You will not, it's, remember the guys choose who they wanted to go on a date with But for the girl, they have to do this random type of day. I wasn't very happy about that. So what happened? The guy wake up in the morning, they hold those postcards with a written charm. Like it should be like giving the girl a clue, or okay, if you want to go on a date with me, I put this clue. But I don't know if they understood the assignment, because if you see like the result, who will go on the date with who, some people got lucky, but a lot of other people, it was just a very random people. Like some people didn't want to go on a date with this person, aka Yujin. She ended up going on the date with that person, but the day wasn't bad. Okay, let's talk about the postcard. So we have five postcard. The first postcard, so the girl read the postcard first, because they have to decide. They read the postcard first to try to determine the clue. The first postcard say, I can make you happy and I can show you a great time. The second card say, I talk a lot, I'm playful, I'm a great listener. The third card say, I don't change. The first card say, I can make you happy, I can show you a great time. Everybody think this is for Juhee, because it's like a happy person. And the second part say, I'm playful, I talk a lot, I'm playful, and I'm a great listener. They think it's the card is for Gino. And the third card say, I don't change. Everybody think, oh, maybe it's for Yonsu.
항상 똑같이 한결같습니다.
윤수!
Or maybe the card belong to Gino. The fourth card say, Tatonam. Tatonam means tough guy. Everyone is confused, like, that's all the person wrote. That's it. Tatonam, that's it. Everyone is listening and saying, who could it be? They just try to guess, they don't know. And the fifth card, the last card, say Nan Chopai. Nan Chopai means a switcher, like gentle by day and white at night. It's like an expression. Or you be gentle by day, white at night. I'm like, maybe this person, she won't give that type of vibe. It'd be like a gentle by day and it was very different at night. Oh, I was actually right. Okay, let's talk about who getting the gentle by then why now, because like I was like, that give like some kind of Gemini type of vibe. Gentle by the why and people think it's gonna belong to John. I'm like, it can also be Shinwa. My mom was like, this has to be Shinwa. Juhee picked the first card immediately. She's like, that's so cute. She just loved the way the person hold I'm gentle by day and white at night. Juhee said that she thought it could be John. I'm like, no, Juhee. It's John. It's like I don't think that would be John. I thought it would be Shinwa. You have to pick somebody who's like very quiet. Maybe there are so many facets of his personality. She said that she haven't talked to him yet. She said that today might be her last chance. She said she will get to know him. She want to get to know him at some point. I can't feel bad. I'm like, I think she picked the wrong card. Juno picked, I think Jiyeon, she picked the first card and read, I can make you happy and I can show you a great time. She said that this one seems the most normal. I'm like, what is normal about this card? I can make you happy and I can show you a great time. So that's the card that she chose. The panelists think that the card belongs to Shinwa. I'm like, no, the panelists are wrong. I don't think this card belongs to Shinwa. It is like non-sure Pami seems more like Shinwa type of card. Jiyeon in her mind picked the card thinking that it might belong to Jungwoo. I'm kind of gonna spoil here. She was right and the card belonged to Jungwoo. And Nanjo Pain, the card that Juhee picked, I kind of revealing who's going on the date here with who. Juhee picked, that was Shinwa card. Okay, let's talk about the rest. She said it's something that John will say, I can make you happy and I'll show you a great time. I'm like, how did she guess? And during the date, he was like, I was trying to like make it difficult for people to guess who the card belonged to. Jinsu, she picked the card who said, I don't change. She said that she's not ready to have. She said that she wasn't really ready to have she didn't really have anyone in mind when she picked the guy. She just chose a sham that seemed to align more with her relationship value. She wants somebody similar to her. The parents think the guy belonged to Yonsu. Maybe let me not tell you all the guy belong to. Maybe yes, maybe no. We will find out. So there are two guys left. One of the guys said playful, I'm playful, this and that, and the other one is a tatonam, and we have Yujin. She haven't choose a guy yet. She chose a guy and playful and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And Joey chose a guy tatonam. Joey really want like a manly man, so she waited to the end to pick her card. Now that Joey Yonsu connection is not like what people think, she actually want to get to the other people. She tried with Joe, and she was like, the conversation was boring. Let me talk to somebody else. So she waited for all the other girls to guess what guy they want to go on the date with, to make sure that she's not end up going on the date with the same person. Let's see. So she makes sure to do everything she can to go on the date with somebody different. She just end up picking the tatonam at the end. I'm like, Joey really like manly men, so this is good for her. Joey said that she was told she wanted to talk to a new person. That's why she waited it to the end to select a guy. Now she said that she had a feeling that the car belonged to Gino. I didn't even know that Gino was like somebody that Joey was interested in. I never saw Joey and Gino have even this conversation. I never saw them. I only saw Gino having a conversation with Jinso, but I never saw Joey having a conversation with Gino before. She said that she remember him saying that.
이거 약간 진우님일 것 같은 생각. 계속 자기가 본인이 테토남이라고 했던 기억이 갑자기.
And they showed part of video of him saying that multiple times, I'm tatonam. She said that he was saying it as a joke. Even though he was saying that as a joke, I really think that Gino is a tatonam in his own way. He's very manly. She remember him saying that multiple times. And Jill just laughed. She said the girl thinks non-Chopin cat and tatonam cat, that they just think that the cat belongs to Gino. Tatonam or non-Chopin. They think that, oh, because he's like the quiet type of guy, he might be like, oh, I'm gentle by night and gentle by day and white at night. Now, Yujin, she's scared that her cat might belong to Yonsu. She's scared that her cat will belong, just like that. She chose the one I'm playful and this and that. She's scared that her cat will belong to Yonsu because she's not really close to him. She said she's scared that to actually go on the date with him.
윤소님 하면 사고인데
왜?
진짜 안 친해서.
It's time for the lady. It's time for the date, just like in last season. I don't know if it was in last season. Yeah, just like in last season and other Korean dating show, that you saw before. I don't know, Ha Sinya, Ha Berin, other Ha thing, other Ha thing, dating show. The girl in 5 different cars and they're waiting for the date to come out. The first person to come out is Gino. He's the first one. The first person to come out of the house is Gino. He came out of the house. Gino's still hoping that his date. In his interview, he said that he was still hoping that his date is Juhee, but doesn't matter. Seems the case is like it's the 1 out of 5 chance that his date gonna be Juhee, but he was still hoping that he has that chance. And Gino went to Jinso's car. So remember, Jinso chose the cat because she think that the person have similar value as her. I never changed. Like she chose that cat. She thought that it would be nice to talk to somebody new as well. Gino said that besides Juhee, Jinso was someone very intelligent. The way she talk, she's mature. She has a very intelligent speech. He felt attracted to that. He wanted to talk to her more. He wanted to talk to her as well. Joey seemed a little bit disappointed. Joey wanted to go on a date with Gino. I didn't even know that. All the tatonam thing that he was saying to her, she was like very interested. When she saw him going to Jin's car, she was a little bit disappointed. Yeah, she was disappointed that he didn't come in her car, so she chose her car at home. Joey said she really believed Gino was the tough guy. I guess she was home. He also went outside and he posed in front of the cars, two cars. I think Joey car and Yujin car. I'm like, who is he also gonna go on a date with? Is it gonna be Joey? Is it gonna be Yujin? For a moment, I remember her. Eugene said that she doesn't want to go on the date with Young, I'm like, oh my god, this is karma. She spoke to it and now it's happening. Just like that, her date is Yonsu. And she said that she didn't want to go on a date with him, not because she doesn't want to get to know him, because he is the person she spoke the least to in the house. She made just laugh when she saw him coming. Joey was like, Joey didn't give a F. She didn't really care. Like, I'm like, Joey, are you even slightly interested in Yonsu? She didn't seem to care at all. Jisoo even told him that she hasn't talked to him much. She's afraid that it's going to be awkward. Just like the panelists say, it must be a little bit awkward for the girl go on a date with Yonsu, because since everyone thought that he was pretty much Joanne boyfriend. It was pretty much Joanne boyfriend. That's how I felt. It felt like going on a date with your best friend boyfriend, kind of weird. Things might change now that Joanne has created a distance. Now it's time for Jonah to go outside, and remember didn't pick a guy thinking that it was Jonah. And also Joanne wanted to distance herself from Jonah after spending overnight with him. She found out the conversation was boring, but Jay was like, she's interested in Jonah as well. For her, she really want to get to know Jonah as well. But Joanne, hopefully there's more conversation and those conversations will be less boring, because the guy that she chose, the tattoo that she chose is Jonah. John is gonna go on the date with Joanne again. He got into her car. Who knows? Maybe it's different during the day. Maybe it's a non-job buying. Maybe it's different during the day. Oh, this is crazy, but I actually like them together. I'm like, I feel like Joanne get the ick so easily. She must like enter in a relationship and feel like, this person not for me, and she's like exit very quickly. It's a good thing to know. I feel like she's not the type to get attached easily, and she just like get to know the person. She's like, it's not for me, it's not for me. I'm even worse than Joanne. I don't even get into that. I don't know. If you ask me what's the real reason I'm still single, that it is, I don't even want to date. It's not like it's just a for me, I'm like, I just don't want to date random people. I just already know when I see somebody, I'm like, this person's not for me. I don't see myself being with this person 10, 20 years, 30 years. Maybe it's a very bad mindset. It's like, I don't even want to enter into something I know I'm not going to be fully in. At least Joey tried to date people to find out. For me, I'm like, instead of dating this person, I'm going to be single. That's just what I feel. I've been in love only twice in my life. Only twice. And it didn't work out with those two people, and now I'm like back to square zero. Me, instead of dating people, getting to know them, like I gotta keep my time for myself. I'm not that desperate, and I should be, because I'm getting older. I'm like, no, thank you. Joey looked a bit like disappointed that, because she wanted to talk to another new person, but she's get to go on a date with John again, and I like her with John. I don't know why. She doesn't see what I see. Remember, John was on her leave. She can still get a guy with a beautiful bag. I'm talking about Juhee here. She can still get a guy with her beautiful bag, or her first choice. The guy with her beautiful bag, she can still get a guy with a beautiful bag, or her first choice. The guy with a beautiful bag, we know she'd say that. And her first choice is John. Like, the fact that she's disappointed that she couldn't go on a date with John, just the two potential choice that she can have. Now we have Dion. Dion might also go on a date with John, because so far those are the two who haven't have the date yet. haven't choose the partner yet. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be hard. This might be Jiyoung's chance as well. And we know that Joe is also interested to go on a date with Jiyoung. He also asked Yujin if isn't that Joey car? He just already looking at Joey. Isn't that Joey car? Yujin say yeah. She's like, does that bother you? He seemed already worried because the person who got into Joey car is Juhee, you know, he's Harvard. Harvard. Youngsu is already worried. Joey asked Juhee if he's a tough guy. Are you a tough guy? He said yes. It's just like it's just always so happy. Yeah. You say yes, I'm a tough guy for Busan Tatonam. Jonghwa is out of the house now. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna go to Jirei car or is it gonna go to Jiyoung car, and the car are side by side? And the fact that they're side by side, I'm like, where is it gonna hit? He went into Jiyoung car. I'm like, good. Hopefully, I don't like when people are curious and they don't end up like find out if the curiosity is just a curiosity or do they really want to see this tour. I'm like, I'm glad that they get to go on a date and John must get to know Jiyoung as well before making his choice if it's Jirei his person or not. And also Jiyoung seems to be curious about John. I'm like, okay, now we don't have to be curious anymore. They can go on that date and find out about the connection, if there's a connection or not. Jiyoung, she seemed very happy. She was so happy that John went into a car. She asked if he got into the wrong car. He said no, this is where I'm supposed to be. John would say that he wanted to talk to her today, so he feels so relieved since they end up going on the date. Yeah. I'm like, please don't fall in love. I'm like, please. I can't even lie down, Jim Jirei. Like, even though like John was going on the date with Jiyoung, like instead of saying, oh, have a cute date, I'm like, please don't fall in love. I still like Jirei and John were together. I'm like, please don't fall in love with Jiyoung. Please don't. Time for the guys with a beautiful bag to actually he's beautiful everywhere. He's just a beautiful human being. Shinwa came outside and the panelists are shocked that Shinwa is the cat who say Nan Chong Pai. I'm like, why are you shocked? I told you Shinwa is like quiet by day, he might have a white side. I'm like, he is probably like a Gemini man. I don't know what sign Shinwa is. I'm just saying his personality gave Gemini, like introvert, extrovert type of personality. They're just laughing at that. It's like, okay, it's a dangerous one. Just like I said, I can totally see that just when I look at Shinwa. He accidentally went to the driver's seat and she was like, what are you doing? And she went back to the passenger seat. And they show something in the car. You know, when they were in the car, that Shinwa, remember the day that Shinwa was saying that other girl? No, remember the day that Shinwa was talking to Jinsun? They were like in the bedroom, they were talking, and Shinwa said, Jinsun said, oh, the other girl seems to be interested in you as well. And she wants to say, oh yeah, I noticed that Yujin wanted to talk to me, also Jirei wanted to talk to me. On that date, Jirei seems interested. She will say, oh Shinwa, I noticed your bag, you have a beautiful bag, and also we should go on a date sometime. She did ask him on the date, so this is that date. And I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't know if they're gonna show it next episode. When they were showing all the date this episode, I was waiting for a while to see Jirei date with Shinwa. I wonder if there was like nothing interesting. They really didn't show anything. I was kind of mad. I was taking note. I'm like, I'm taking too much note on Jungwoo and Jiyoung. Do you want me to root for them? What is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5 of Jiyoung and Jungwoo date when I don't even have a part 1 of Jirei and Shinwa date? I know they are not like they don't have a connection, but still I wanted to see something. And then toward the end, there's some kind of twist that, oh, you stay or you go. They show it in the trailer so many times, so it's not really a spoiler. You stay or you go. They show her leaving the day, going somewhere. I'm like, what's happening? Where is she going? I'm like, you didn't show, first of all, you didn't show her a time she was, and then you show her in the trailer, and then you show her going somewhere else. Did the day she wanted to go where? We don't know. Probably in episode 7 they will show that, but so far I'm a little bit disappointed because I'm not all the day. I'm not gonna lie, it was the day I was looking the most forward to see, and that's the day that they decided not to show. How dare you? And you gave me part 17 of John Woo and Ji on date. I'm still not rooting for them. I don't care. Show me 100 part. I'm gonna take note. I'm gonna be frustrated, but I'm still not gonna root for them. So shame on you. Okay, let's talk about the date. They're all heading to the date destination. Then they show the trailer that the lady are going to receive a message during the date to choose whether they want to stay or extend the date. They show Juhee, they show Jisoo, they show Jung getting up. I'm like, what's happening here? I'm like, you see the lady, why are you showing Jung getting up? They show Jiyeon doesn't seem happy about something. I'm like, what's happening? I want to know what will happen. And they show Jiyeon say, this is annoying. And then she start touching her hair. Cha, cha, cha. I don't want to mess up my hair. She start touching her hair. Mina so style. You know how you put your hair like this? I can do that. I'm gonna mess up my hair. But she start touching her hair. Her first hair, Mina so style. Okay, we are going to have a John and Joanne date first. I was happy. I know the date I was looking forward beside the Juhee and Shimon date because it's like a whole new connection. I don't know what's happening there. I was excited to see another date of John and Joey. I don't know, I ship them. Joey might not see it. I see it. Maybe I see too much. Maybe I see it for her, but she might not see this. I just kind of love them together way too much. So they showed John and Joanne date first. I'm like, Joanne, come on, give him a chance. Don't be too picky. It was me who was saying that. I'm like, my girl Joanne, she's my girl, so I have to talk to her. Don't be too picky. I'm like, don't you see how good you guys look together? And I think Joanne, she just doesn't like the way John talks. I told you that John say everything that's happening in his mind. Every single thing that he think, he's just gonna say. You need to keep it down. He's just too excited all the time. Like, I haven't seen the serious John yet. It's always been a happy kid at the museum John so far. I haven't seen the serious John so far. I thought he has that seriousness in him. Yeah. He always like to take straight out. Even the way he talk. It's like those are things straight out of the fairy tale instead of just having like natural conversations, like just like a regular conversation. He said, oh, yesterday was like a group outing. Today feel more like a real date. I'm like, please, John, don't. I don't want Joey to get an ache and you be like, get away from me. You don't want her to like run away from you just like she run away from Yeonsu. You don't want the same thing to happen to you. I was wondering why Joey ran away from Yeonsu. Now I understand. Just by watching Johan, the way Johan behaved on his date, I'm like, I didn't understand Joey at first. I'm like, how can she just like end the connection? I know the way Yeonsu was coming too strong, but I didn't know why she decided to like really like end the connection. I don't know if it's over though. End the connection with Yeonsu. Joey, she like she like men. She doesn't like, I don't know, men were too like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know. Joey just doesn't like people who like her too much, showing too much affection. She would like somebody who's a little bit more like genre, a little bit more masculine, a little bit not showing too much affection, even taking care of her. She doesn't like men who show too much of those feminine aspect, or who like her a little bit too much, who expect her to take the lead and stuff like that. She doesn't like that. You say to the feel like if real day, I'm like, please, John, please stop it. And don't you dare to say that you never be on a date like this before. Before the first sentence, Joey will jump out of that car and leave you on that date by yourself. He said that he felt like they had been on the date, they had been dating for months. He said something different. At least he didn't say, oh, he felt like we were on the first date. He said that he felt like they had been dating for months. He said that if he had to describe the date, this is how I felt like they had been dating for months. And Joey just laughed. They get along very well. Joey need to like stop like with those childish side comments, just like I said before. Joey doesn't like that. They went on a place like it's like a cafe, and they're gonna do some drawing, make those cute little kitchen. Joa is drawing Joey, Joey is drawing Joa, and while they're having conversation, Joa talk too much during the day. Joey is like, "Are you drawing with your mouth?" She get very annoyed of him talking and talking too much all the time. Like I said, everything that I think of, he said. There's no like a moment of silence. There's no like a quiet time with Joa. Some people like that. Some people find it. You can't even be sitting quiet with me. Some people don't like the quiet. Some people just want that peaceful quiet. Remember last season with like my main couple, they can just sit quiet, say nothing. They will still enjoy the time together. And Joe is the type of person when he's happy, everybody will know that he's happy. Everybody will know. He can't keep everything inside. So in his interview, he said that he was over the moon every moment he spent with her, make him happy. He said that he really felt like he was dating Joey. I'm like, let's see how Joey feel about that. She called your date boring in the morning. Let's see how she feel about that. I'm like, guys seems to fall in love with Joey very quickly, and she tend to get the ick for it very quickly. Joey need to fall in love with the person first. That's what I say. It seems that way. And I'm very similar to her, except the fact that no one fall in love with me. I didn't have guy falling for nobody like me. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Guy don't fall in love with me easily. They find me hard to approach. I know that. But even though I know that, I'm not gonna change myself just to please people. Yeah, I only have one life to live. Why am I gonna be something that I'm not? I has to be me every single day. You know how high it is be every single day. I'm not changing just to please men. He hold on the paper. So after they have those beautiful drawing, he hold on the paper. Tege kyo was so Chagum. Like Chagum. I don't know if Chagum means to Chagum or something like that. Tege kyo was so like it's very cute. He put the date. So this date was like in April 14, 2026. I told you this show was filmed this year, and they didn't hold on to the show for 6 months and show it like in, I don't know, maybe at the end of the year. There's like as soon as they got the show approved, I don't know, editing, like let's just put the show. Let's not do no way. And also, you see on Joanne card that she did for him, she said, Onu Chukowe Aju Taputake. She said I should have fun today. He took her for all. They had a great time or something like that. So the picture that they drew was very cute. John did a good job of drawing even the blue shirt that she was wearing. He put the necklace, her short hair, and Joanne did a pretty good job of drawing John. He looked like his cartoon character looked like him, and he did a good job drawing. I'm like, they have talent. maybe my biggest regret in life is not taking art class when I was in college, just because I didn't want to carry all those big art stuff. I was like so stupid back then. So I didn't want to. The story is like I didn't want to carry like the big art supply. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna go and take dance class instead. That's the only reason. I wanted to take art classes, but I didn't want to carry the big art case with all those art documents. Like I saw a lot of art students carry those things. I'm like, it's not gonna be me. And because of that, I said, no, I'm just gonna go and dance. See, I miss out of that. I cannot go back and take art classes. Too late. It's too late to apologize. Okay, too late. It's too late to go back. I made that decision. The drawing that they did, I don't know if they reduced them into small pieces or they draw very small. They put it in the little kitchen. It was just so cute. He gave his drawing to Joe and she gave her drawing to him. Now it's time for Yonsu and Yujin. He told Joanne, please don't lose it, please keep it and stuff like that. Now it's time for Yonsu and Yujin to go on a date. Yujin asking if he prefer to go on a date with somebody else, like Joanne today. He would prefer to go on a date with Joanne. Yonsu's like, yes, he's just being honest. He said that he has no idea who would come, so it's like you're still gonna try to have a fun conversation. Yosu is like, oh, you just wanna have a fun conversation instead of romantic one. You're not worried about the butterfly thing. She just make him laugh. It was just a very fun moment.
오늘보다는
아니 그게 아니라
오케이 오늘 그냥 됐다.
So oh, you still come because it's just it's not gonna be awkward. It's just gonna be a fun time. So okay, so I'm the fun time. So you don't have to worry about the butterfly part. It was just like a very fun moment, and you can see, just like the panelists say, we can really see Yeonsu's personality when he talked to other girls compared to when he's on the date with Joanne. It's like he shut down his whole personality and all his emotions are speaking. If it's the way he is when he's with somebody he loves, it's very sad, because I feel like when you're with somebody you love, it should be like friendship. It should be like you're happy. It should be like you're having a great time all the time. The loving relationships doesn't have to be like a serious one. It has to be like, oh, you compliment this person is your lover, this person is your best friend. So you just have all those criteria of a very good relationship. For him, instead, he have that with friendship. So far, he's there with Yujin. So far, he's there with Jiyoung. Seems to have like that criteria. When he spent time with Juhee, it's like he's a completely different person. But like, who is this? I want to see the Yeonsu who spent time with Jiyoung. I want to see the Yeonsu who spent time with Yujin. I don't want to see the Yeonsu who spent time with Joanne, because that one is a little bit toxic. I don't want to see that one. That guy. She's teasing him, he's just laughing. The panelists just love seeing his personality coming alive. She said, oh, he seems to have a very great time. He seems to be comfortable around other day. I swear to God, if you saw Joanne picture or date of Yeonsu with the other girl, she was like, I'm like, who is this guy? That's not the guy follow me every day that want to sit with me every single time, who's willing to change the seat. Like, that's just in my space all the time. She's gonna be surprised. She will fall in love with his personality. The personality that he showed to other girls. He doesn't show that side of him to Joanne. If it was like that, if it was more relaxed like this, I don't think Joanne would have created distance and would have tried to like, I don't want to do anything with you. See, he really need to balance that, and he will show more his personality. He need to balance both. I just don't like the way he's with Joanne. He gave like, he gave kind of controlling, a little bit obsessed when it's with Joanne, instead of be like the cheerful, happy guy, when more relaxed guy. I think you just should date you should date someone that make you feel more comfortable, and maybe, yeah, in my opinion. Joey asked him if he had dated older women before. He said he has never. I'm like, maybe what this is why. But also, those are the older women that you're talking to. You don't behave like that around them. You behave like that around Joey. Yonsu said that he always thought that he would be the one who's taking the lead in relationship, but here he's actually wants someone to lead him. So he's been so tired, like now he just rely on Joey to make her decisions. Like, I'm waiting for somebody to lead me. He doesn't even want to try anymore. And also maybe because he didn't want to like lead this date. He didn't want to like, because he's falling, even though he said, oh, he should talk to other girl, you know that he's still like very interested in Joey. He's just trying to give a chance to other girl. He's just have to go on the date because he have to. He's on the dating show. But Yosu will never on his own go on the date. He's like, I just want somebody to lead me. I'm like, that was giving like, oh, some kind of laziness. He doesn't want to do anything. He just want Yujin to take control of the date. Pretty much try to do everything for him. You just say, okay, you want to let me lead today? He said, okay, you can take the lead. He said, yeah. She said, okay, I will take the lead.
당하고 싶어? 리더 하고 싶어?
아 오늘?
어.
아 나 리드 당하고 싶어.
아, 오케이.
There's no pressure. I'm like, anyway, so far the date seem more organic. The date seem more organic. He can easily remove something from her shirt when they were walking. When they were, after they drive and stuff like that, after they drove, they went to like a bridge. They were walking like, very beautiful side of the bridge. They're like beautiful tree and stuff like that. I don't know if it was a park or it was a bridge or something like that. You know, something was falling on Yonsu's shirt. Joey was easily removed, so he seemed very close to other girl. It's like it just felt organic. It felt natural. Nothing was manufactured here. Like it just felt. It's just the day was just beautiful, even though they don't really have a connection. He also dressed so sexy today. I'm like, I like guy who has nice leg, not too skinny, and he also gave that up, like he have a little bit thick leg. Like I just feel like when guys' leg are like that, the leg look beautiful when they wear jeans. Like he also have those type of legs, so he look kind of sexy. Yujin was really taking the lead part of the relation, the lead part of the day, literally. When the bike was coming, she tried to protect you. So it was just like so funny to see them just having fun. And they were just walking around. The tree was so beautiful. They walk on the bridge and you can see how beautiful the view. They went to like a place with a view, like the bridge. You can see how beautiful the view was. And they took picture. She took very nice picture of him. The picture looks so good, and they took beautiful picture together. Yeah, that was nice. And Joey talked a little bit about her story. Like she was modeling like a long time ago, but she hated people taking her picture, so she just quit modeling. But now she was taking pictures with Yonsu. She was actually having fun taking all those pictures. It was just me hiding my note that Yonsu is a beautiful man. I'm not gonna lie. But his personality sometimes make you forget about how gorgeous he is. Because it's like, oh, handsome. But you see his personality is like, no thank you. No thank you. I better walk away. They took beautiful picture together. So they took picture. It was like, since it's like very tall, it was kind of like bendy a little bit so that they can take a selfie. A little bit. So the picture came out so well. He complimented her because she said something about modeling, that she stopped modeling because she hated having a picture taken. It's like he complimented her. So, oh, if you continue, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. You could be famous. You're gonna be even famous at Han Haiti. Han Haiti is like twisting her hair.
계속했으면 지금 여기 없고 더 약간 화내실까?
Like, what did you say? How dare you? I'm a model. I'm a model in New York City. Do you remember how fashion was back in the day? How to be like a top model in New York City was like just, it's not what people have these days. It's not Instagram model, by the way. It's not that It was high fashion modeling in New York City. Back in the day, it was different. It wasn't even American Next Top Model. It was like high fashion. It was like Naomi Campbell type of modeling. It was all those big celebrity names. It was like, what are you talking about? Her becoming like me. The way she twists her hair was a little bit, how dare you? I have a whole career out of this. I've been modeling since she was like a teenager. I built a whole career. How dare you? You say that if she modeled, she would be like me. Hello. It was that type of look that she gave. All the other panelists say, oh, you also is in trouble. Even Yujin told me like stop with the compliment. He said, oh, you asked me to compliment you, so I was just complimenting you. That's the personality that I want to see. That's the Yonsu I want to see. Not the one who's like, oh, what's a high Yujin and making her feeling comfortable. This is the side of personality that you have to show to Yujin. She have to see this. She have to see when there's no pressure and everything. It's just beautiful to see that. They're taking pictures, the scenery is beautiful, like even the atmosphere is beautiful. They just have a very great date. She said that Yujin said she really enjoyed the date. She enjoyed the scenery, she enjoyed the atmosphere, she enjoyed the time they shared together. So taking pictures didn't feel like pressure and stuff like that. So I like how natural they were taking like couple picture. So Yujin, she was having fun on this day. It is time for Gino and Jinsu date. Gino might look fragile, like he said. He said that people told him that he looked fragile, but he's the type to take care of his date. He even like, I don't know if Jinsu drive, but you can tell that he's the one who decided to drive the car instead. He said, I will get you there safely. He volunteered to drive, so I didn't see any other guys volunteer to drive. They were just drove by the girl. Gino asked if the lady talk about each other, like do they talk about the guy they're interested in when they talk together. Jisoo said that she's not the type to share her feeling, but she's listening most of the time, and sometimes she shared just a little bit. Jisoo asked, what do you think of me? Gino said that he thinks that she doesn't really let the guy get closer to her. Jisoo said that she trying to take her time. Gino said that after they revealed each other's job, he felt closer to her, even though they haven't really talked. He felt closer to her, even though they haven't had a connection. They show us like them having like a small conversation in the house. When she said she's a translator, he told her that night that he used to translate for foreign model at the modeling agency.
아무것도 없는데 혼자서.
왜?
Oh wow, he was in the modeling agency. He was translating. I'm like, I wonder why she didn't keep talking to him. Remember that she was interested in job because she found his job interesting. There was something about agency, pop-up store and stuff like that. I mean, she had something like that with Juno the first day, the day that they revealed their occupation and stuff like that. Why she could like continue that conversation with him to find out more, but she just let it ride and she didn't talk to him again about his job, even though he initiated that conversation. I'm like, Jinsu, really? You could like talk more to him and find out about it. Just since you were curious about Juno because of his job, you couldn't be curious about. Since you were curious about John because of his job, you couldn't be curious about Gino also because of his job. But you didn't have that conversation. You should have more conversation between. Jesus said that now that she think about it, it's something that was unexpected about him. So that conversation was the one thing, and they didn't talk about that. Gino said that he enjoyed interpreting more that other job that he had. Jesus said, oh really? He said yes. Gino said that, oh, you have your top 2 sit next to you. Remember when they did the top 2 sit next to you? As soon as he said that, Jesus smiled. Her smile told me that she knew that what she was doing on that moment. Juno say you have your tutor sitting next to you, and you feel like she never really treated him like she was like into him or interested in him. She never really showed that she was even curious about him. So he thought that her second choice didn't mean much. Jisoo say yes, she admit that it's true, but there's a story behind it. She said that she also chose him as a second choice because he talked about his dating style. She felt like his dating style is similar to her dating style. She told that you were talking about how you were seeing things and how you put love first, and so that got her curious. So even though she chose him, like she still wanted to make it obvious that Shinwon was her first choice. But when she was choosing Juno as well, she chose him. She just didn't choose him randomly because like, oh, she's not interested in him. She chose him because she learned about when he was talking about his dating style, how love is important for him. She valued the same thing as his valued, like her love comes first, like how people should live their life. You don't work, you don't live to work, you work to live. Like what should be the priority when it comes to life and stuff like that. She's very similar to him. They see life in the same way. So she liked the fact that how he put love first. They're working to live, not live to work. Jinsu said that it's something to have fun with a partner, even though she like the type of partner that she can have fun with, even if they are not doing something crazy. She just will enjoy her time with that partner. Juno said that he liked dating someone who live like close by, like he said, oh, for example, like you just in your neighborhood, you have your favorite place like ice cream, and you going to a walk, you will just go for a walk and have it be like going for a walk and have some ice cream.
장소 같은 거 있을 거 아니야.
맞아 맞아
동네니까.
맞아 맞아.
그럼 가서 그냥 아이스크림 먹으면서 산책하고.
And Julia's like, oh, that's exactly what I said. Julia in her interview, when she was talking about her day, she said that she would like a simple day, like just going for an ice cream and going for a walk. So type of simple day. She doesn't want something gorgeous like in The Bachelor or Love Island and stuff like that. She just wants simple everyday date. Yeah. And she said this exact same thing. She was surprised that you actually say even the same sentence as her. It's like, oh, is that destiny? Does this mean something? So she said she wanted to have like a good time with her date or her boyfriend, even if there's nothing special. Yeah, she was very fascinated by the fact that he said the exact thing, the thing that she was thinking. They went in the space to have like the cable car. This was so beautiful. I'm out on the date. I don't know how much the date cost, but this seems to be the most fancy date. It feel like if it was like a date that two people were like romantically involved, it would be so cute. You just have those conversations in those cable cars. So they went to those cable cars, just so beautiful, and they are matching. They are both wearing white outfit. They went into the cable car, and you can see they're sitting face to face so far. Is taking picture of her. I was just like joking, yeah. When I was taking note, I was like, imagine Chanha on this day would be like, oh, going on the cable car, enjoying. It's something that I've never done before. I'm not gonna say enjoying on a job. She can do that. Let's not do too much. She can jump. You can jump, yeah. She's not gonna jump to her death just because she doesn't want to be on the TV show. Oh, you're so like my imagination is wide. Sorry. I just imagine Joe Abion just says, oh, I've never been in the cable date before. This is so romantic. I'm like, oh no, I can't. I swear to God, if I hear John say something like, but he'll never be on this thing before, I would go crazy also. So it was just so beautiful. Just imagine John, I always wanted to go on a date in the cable car, just having a romantic day with someone that I feel like We've been together. I feel like we've been together for months. Oh my god. So the day was really romantic. Gino is taking pictures of Jin, so the pictures came out so well. He did a good job. He was like really taking the Instagram boyfriend picture with all those poses. She was like sitting on the other side, and he was very invested to take good picture of her. He did take a bunch of good picture of her. Gino said that he is the best wife material. It was a mistake. He said no, husband material. He wanted to the boyfriend material. uh, yeah, pretty much Instagram boyfriend material. They were like sitting on opposite side, and Jinsu, she volunteered to sit next to him and to have like a good view. Jinsu, she might be interested in Juno. And you will see more during the date. Even though some connections are different. She might have like she can meet somebody like she want, and she was like, oh, she's really like physically attracted to him, and she want to get to know him. She just like immediately spark romantic connection with she want, and then she might meet someone like Gino. She found that she got more in common with him. She valued more things with him, and in terms of long term relationship, it's not just the first initial spark, like big attraction at the beginning. Sometimes the value, sometimes like who do you think you can see your life in long term with, like who has similar value to you. I think that's what happened in her pairing. Two people who have similar value end up being together. I don't remember the name anymore. It's been 2 years of her pairing. They're still dating, and they're still going strong. Remember was it Jion? What name was Jion? The engineer girl, the very young girl, and the painter. Yeah, they're still going strong. They have a whole YouTube channel. They're still going strong. They have similar value compared to his date with the lawyer girl. He realized that him and the lawyer girl, even though the data when they met at the beginning was beautiful and everything, he realized that him and the lawyer are very opposite. She's making a lot of money. She want to live in this big neighborhood in Korea. He just want like a simple life, simple things in life. Things that he value are different. Like with Jie or Jiyoung, he realized that she have like a place that she go to eat all the time, like something. I feel like I'm more like that. If you see I know life is hard. If you see my new apartment, it's tiny. I'm gonna film the apartment too and stuff like that. Like I value things I value in life, a simple thing compared to a huge thing and stuff like that. So he end up choosing someone who has similar values as him, and 2 years later they're still together. 2 years later they're still going strong, and I think they're gonna get married. Even when I was watching the show, it was just beautiful. Okay, let me focus on my video. Like I said, Jinso, she volunteered to say highness to him for the beautiful view. They sit side by side. Juno said that when they're in the house, there's too much going on, there's too much noise. Jinso agreed, but when they are outside, it's so calm and peaceful. I guess he's talking about the fact that every time he's in the house, you always see Juhee giving more attention to other guys, and he doesn't really form a connection with Juhee. But now outside, he enjoy things are different outside. They both agree. Juno said that if he go on a date with her again, he will bring a jacket. That's very considerate of him. She said, why? Because you're cold. He told no. He said, because I realized that you wear short, so I will bring a jacket for you. And Jinso, she smiled. She was happy to hear that. Jinso asked if Juno hope he was expected to see Juhee today when he holds his sham. Juno said that doesn't mean that he did not like. That doesn't mean that he was disappointed or he didn't enjoy his day. Even though he was expected to see Juhee, remember he said 1 out of the 5 times. But it didn't mean that he didn't enjoy his date. It didn't mean he was disappointed with his day. He said that it was simply him spending time. It was simply a man and a woman spending time together. So that's why I say Jesus seemed happy about that answer. I'm sure they got closer on the date. Yeah, it seems beyond the cable day. I don't know how long it talked. The way they show the cable day is like 1 or 2 or 3 and maybe go back and forth. I'm like, it seems like they spend a lot of time in that cable car and talking. They spend a lot of time in the car talking as well, and they will even talk more. Now it's time for Jungwoo and Juhee to go on a date. Part 1 of 150 part that's of the date. um, Jungwoo said that it is his first time be a passenger in the car. Every time you see the first time, I just think of Juhee again. Oh, I've never been a passenger in a car before. It's my first time. Jungwoo said it his first time. He said when he hold his shine, he made it difficult for people to guess who he was. So maybe he said, "Oh, I can make you happy. I can show you a great time." I'm like, who is that? Who say those type of things? And Jiyeon said it was the simplest one, the simple one. I'm like, what? What is she talking about? How is that simple? How is that the simple one? I don't even know. So it make it difficult for people to guess who he was. Jungwoo said that he was different when he was around people and when he's at work and when he's on the date. So he's different every time. He seemed to be very happy to go on the date with Jiyeon. I can see that. I still like his connection with Juhee though. I just hope he doesn't forget about the connection on this day. They went to like a alpaca farm to pet the alpaca, feed the alpaca and stuff like that. They have some instant coffee before and they also have food for the alpaca. As soon as they get to the alpaca farm, you can see a small alpaca approach them slowly and stole something. I don't know if he stole the coffee or he stole the container with the food, because it's kind of the same thing. They have like 2 things with the coffee and 1 thing with the food, and that little alpaca stole the thing immediately. The panelist said, "Is he a gangster?" It was just so funny. They pet them, they feed them. When Jiyeon was feeding her, one of them hurt her hand a little bit, and she was John was kind of like attending to her to see if she got hurt, and then he was kind of protecting her. She was hiding behind his back when another alpaca was coming. They were just having like a fun time. The date was fun overall. And John Wall even said in his interview that the alpaca date was so romantic when they were feeding them. His heart flattered, like they were like into each other, feel like they were like into each other. John Wall said that he liked that feeling. He said that it felt like a real date. They went to sit somewhere else to continue the date. Part 1 car, part 2 alpaca, part 3 they went to sit up somewhere to continue the date. He said that he was very curious about her. So he's very curious about what they did. What am I talking about? He's curious about what they talked in the love room yesterday. He's curious about her date with Yeonsu. How was the date? He asked about that. She said that she had a lot of fun. Jiyeon said that it was more fun than she thought it would be. She said that she had fun like talking to Yeonsu in the hot tub, and they said they talked until like 3 a.m. John was like looking at her. Why did you stay in the hot tub until 3 a.m. talking to Yeonsu? What were you guys talking about? And she said, "Oh, we talked mostly about Jiyeon. We talked mostly about Yujin." John was like, "That's a long time to spend talking to someone." She said, "Oh no, we talked mostly about Juhee." But he still think like, "Oh, you cannot spend that long talking to somebody that you don't like." Remember Juhee during a date with John Hash, she found the date boring. You also might be good with conversation. If now that I think about it, if you also talk to Jiyeon, it's 3 a.m. someone he's not interested in, how long does he spend talking to Juhee that now she have a conversation with Chaha? She finds it so boring because We also must be really good with conversation. Like when they spend time together, he must talk a lot. We might not see that, we might call him boring, but Joey, if she talk to him the whole time, and not even Juhee find, and they stay talking for a long time. Even if they were talking about somebody else, they were probably talking about a bunch of subjects. And she said, "No, we were talking about Joey." John was saying that's a very long time. She said that they talk about. John said, "Oh, you talk more about the third party." She said, "Yes, the third person." Jiyoung said, "Yeah, she thinks so." Joa seemed a little bit bothered, but not so much because, like, I thought he was a little bit bothered. But in his interview, he said that she said that she could have liked him after spending the night together with Yeonsu, you know. But he's thankful that she's not like really interested in him. Definitely, she doesn't seem very interested in him. So when they were talking, she was not talking about him. She was talking about like somebody else. So he's happy. So he's also interested in Jiyoung. John asked Jiyoung, how do you feel when
준환이를 선택해서 나갔을 때는 어땠어?
준환이?
Jiyoung look a little bit like, how should I answer this question? Jiyoung can be a little bit strategic. I don't blame her. So you have to be strategic to get the person that you want. Even the way he was looking at her to wait for an answer, she's like, man, how am I gonna answer this? Let me not take too much time to answer, because if you think I overthink before I answer, I think of the question. Okay, let me be strategic also about that. She said that honestly, it didn't feel pleasant. It's like for when she saw like Jungwon going on the date with Yujin. Jungwon going on the date with Juhee. She said that she know that he has feeling for her. She said, honestly, it didn't feel pleasant. You would think like, oh no, I'm interested in so much. She's like, I know that he has feeling for me. I'm like, she didn't say, I know that I have feeling for him. She said, I know that he has feeling for me, but he did not have full confidence. But she did not have full confidence in him, so it felt like it's unfair for him to expect him to fully invest it in only on her. So she kind of put it like the feeling, the investment, the engagement on Joe, to say like, oh, I'm still open to date other people. When I saw him going on the date with Joey, I feel like he has feeling for me, but I should not expect him just to continue having feeling for me when I'm not fully there. Pretty much that's what she would say. But still, she thought about him spending time the night with another girl. She said it was a little bit complicated. So she was just trying to give her honest answer. Joa doesn't seem to like the answer. I'm like, what's happening? Jiyoung asked Joa when he did feel the most complicated. He said he was very confused before lunchtime. He said before lunchtime today, because he wanted to talk to her quickly, but he couldn't do it. He was trying to like create a situation to talk to her, but there was no situation created to talk to her. So he was a little bit frustrated about that. And he said that he didn't understand her at all. He barely knew her. He didn't understand her at all. He barely knew her. Jiyoung was like, were you just tasting water with me? Were you just tasting things with me? Jiyoung said, I thought you were just someone who was tasting things with me. Jiyoung was like, was it doing it to everyone? Was it trying to like having a conversation with me, or was it just trying to like talk to every other girl? He said that he didn't have the opportunity to talk to her, so that's why it was a little bit stressed about. That's why it's been hurting. So he was expressing the fact that he was very honest here. He was expressing the fact that he wanted to talk to her, but he didn't have the opportunity to talk to her. So he was frustrated about that. And then they received a message. A message said, no, actually, Jiyoung received a message. She have to choose whether she want to extend this date with a current partner or go to a date with somebody else. The other lady also on the date, the further date, also received a message. I'm like, This episode is just your date. Just how many parts are we already in? I'll be talking about the different parts. How many parts are we already in? So the other lady also received the same message where they don't want to stay, extend the date, or go on the date with somebody else. They will be given the location to continue the date. All the ladies reading the message, thinking what to do, and you say Jiyeon is smiling, answering her question. I'm like, she's answering the question. Of course, she's not gonna say no. Is she gonna say no? And she did something a little bit crazy. I talk a lot. I was confused. She said she chose to end her date with Jiwon. Like, she chose to end her date with Jiwon. She was like, say, it's time for you to go. She told Jiwon, it's time for you to go. I'm like, I thought she was gonna, she, in my mind was like, I thought she wanted to spend more time with him. She told him goodbye. I was like, oh, I don't know. For me, I was like, I thought she wanted to spend more time with him, but also I understand also this limited amount of time. Maybe she's trying to go on a date with other people. It's an opportunity to do that. If you're curious about somebody, it's an opportunity to go and go on a date with somebody else. John was like, oh, why all of a sudden? He was confused because they were still having a conversation, and kind of the conversation was like complete, and she's like, say, oh, it's time for you to go.
이제 이별할 시간. 이제 이별할 시간.
갑자기 뭔가 혼란스럽네.
I'm like, what is she doing? This is not helping her connection. It was just me complaining yet. It didn't seem very happy when she told him that it's time to go. I'm like, what's happening? And she was just kidding. I'm like, how dare you, Jiyeon? I'm like, she did all that. It was just a joke. She told John that she was told to choose someone to go on a date with, so she chose him. He's happy to hear that. They want to talk more. They haven't talked, so she thought that they have more things to talk about, so that's why she chose to stay on a date. John was said that he was really nervous for a moment. He said that she's the only person who made him this flustered. I'm like, oh no, John, don't start to fall in love with Jay already. Remember my girl Jay? He was like, oh, you're the only person. He said that, oh, you're the only person who make me feel this. She said flustered. He said, oh yes. So he didn't say it directly flustered. Maybe let me just keep my hopes up. Even if my hope is a few percentage, just let me have it. Just let me have it. Whatever. So I'm like, do you remember Juhee? Don't fall in love with Jiyeon yet. don't fall in love with Jiyeon. Jiyeon said in her interview that they were no the answer, but yes, she wanted to go on a date with Jungwoo. She didn't think anything else, so she extended it. The extension of the date began. They went to like a wine bar. Things gonna start to be very interesting. Yeah, they went to one bar. Jinsu arrived on her date as well. I'm like, who is Jinsu gonna be on the date with? So Jinsu chose to go on a date with somebody else. Did she extend her date? Jinsu arrived her date first, and you see Jino also went on the date. I'm like, I thought they were like in two different dates, but I'm not sure. Like, it is the same place. So far, they haven't shown us yet. They show Jason on one side and they show Gino on the other side. I'm like, who's she on the date with? Jisoo said that she felt like they have similar way of thinking, similar mindset, so she sent a message. Yes, she wanted to extend a date with Gino. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect this. I'm so happy Jisoo is getting to actually know someone else besides Shiwon. I'm happy that they're taking advantage of the show to get to know the guy. She seemed very happy about it. She seemed very happy about her decision. Gino said that today felt like a very long date. A very long date and a very long day. Apparently, Gino didn't know. At this point, Gino didn't know that the date has been extended. After they finished all that cable date, he thought that, what's happening? Are we going to like a evening date as well? Jinsu said that today is her first dinner date. Gino received a message. He was surprised after he received a message. I thought, why did they send a message to Gino? I feel like after him receiving this message, it kind of ruined the rest of the date. It kind of ruined Jin's opportunity to just continue getting to know Gino without having that pressure. Because I feel like after he received that message, it's kind of like his mind was not on the date. It wasn't like during the date he have anymore. It was like he wasn't giving his best and his full, and it started to feel like Yonsu here. And I hated that because I was like compare Yonsu and Gino. I was like, oh, I like the way Gino does things. And on this date, I was a little bit, maybe a lot disappointed. Gino, he remind me a lot of Yonsu. Let's talk about it. Gino received a message. He was surprised of the message he received. He asked if she has extended the date. She said yes. Even the way he asked her a question, yeah, I was like, what's happening? She said yes. If you received that message, yes, I did extend the date. He said, oh, now he said that there was a reason for it. The reason for like the fact that the days continue to be long. At this point, I couldn't tell whether Gino was happy or not happy, but based on the conversation he kept having with her, clearly he wasn't happy about the date. He wasn't happy about the fact that she wanted to continue the date. He seemed very tired. He doesn't like give his full energy anymore. Like we know Gino in general is low energy. Imagine Gino low energy below it. What kind of energy is like? If it's a natural low energy that he gave 50%, imagine Gino low energy, him giving 10%. It's like he doesn't want to be there at all. It was just so disappointing because if they didn't send any that message and she was just continuing the date, it would be just a natural date that continue. Even though the date is long, they could like continue to get to know each other without that pressure. But him receiving that message, everything started to spiral in his head. He started asking him multiple questions like, what's going on? Why can't he just focus on the date? Just focus on the date. His energy, he seemed very tired and his energy was very low. He asked her if she chose him even though she wanted to talk to other guy, or did she extend it because she didn't want to get to know anyone else. He started asking a bunch of questions.
다른 사람이랑도 얘기는 하고 싶은데 오늘 하루를 다 나한테 쓰고 싶었던 거야? 아니면은 그냥 다른 이성을 별로 알아보고 싶지 않아가지고.
Jesus said, we talk a lot during the car. I realized that we have a lot in common, so she gets that the extension of that, she just wanted to continue the day. She just wanted to continue talking to him because they already have a great time. She just wanted to continue that extension of the day. For her, it was just a continuity of the date. Okay, we went this, we did that, we went to a cafe, we went to a cable car. Okay, let's have dinner. That's what her mindset. For him, after receiving that message, it's just like, start behaving. I didn't like the way he was behaving, just asking her a bunch of questions. It didn't feel like a date. It felt like him just questioning her after questioning her after questioning her. I'm like, what's happening? Yeah. And she was very honest when she was answering a question. She didn't take it like the whole way when he was asking her all these questions. She said that they talked in the car. She realized that they have a lot in common. So the extension of the date, it was pretty much her wanting to continue talking to it. She said, we never know. She was like, even her mindset, I love Jin's mindset. She's like, we never know what will happen in the future. So why not? Why not give it the opportunity? Why not be open to this? Why not getting to know this guy? So that's the mindset. But Gino, he doesn't seem that way. Gino doesn't seem to be fully invested in the date. He didn't show much, emotion like he was before. They ate. Instead of them eating, he kept asking her more questions. Gino asked her more questions. He asked if she's like, he said, are you gonna be 100% honest with me? He said, I want to ask you a question. I want your 100% honesty. She said, I'm not gonna be 100% honest, but I will try to be honest, to give you the best I can. Say the date with me today was a coincidence, yes, but the extension was your choice. She said, yes, I thought he was gonna like this. Okay, clearly the first date was a coincidence. Or it could also be like, oh, she chose it because she wanted to go on a date with him, but it wasn't the case. It wasn't going to the birthday. Extension was her choice. That seemed very clear. She said yes. Juno said he's not sure how she really feel yet. She said that it makes sense at this stage because they're still getting to know each other, so it makes sense that he's not sure about her feeling. Juno said that that's why he asked if she can completely be honest with him. I'm like, I just didn't like that. So he wanted to know her real intention. Why is she asking me on the date all of a sudden? Why she just extend the date all of a sudden? I'm like, oh my God. Jesus said that she came here to get to know people. This is where she's like, okay, I came on this dating show because I wanted to get to know people. I'm not the type of person. Pretty much this is what she was saying. She didn't say that, but I'm just trying to interpret what she said. I'm not the type of person who fall in love at first sight. I'm the type of person who get to know people and then make up my mind. I want to talk to, even she told the first day, remember when she talked to Shinwa, she said she wanted to talk to multiple guys before making up her mind. She's actually doing that. She's the type who, like, she's a slow burn. She want to get to know people before making her mind. She's pretty much saying, I came on the show to get to know people. She want to learn about it anyway. So far, instead of rushing things, she want to take her time to get to know people enough. So talk to several people. Gino seems like it's after he saw the message, he says everything he saw the message, his thought has been complicated. Jinso is surprised that you are usually the type of person who's like pretty simple, not try to read into too much things. Like, what's going on? Who is this person? What's the Gino that I'm used to in the house? Gino said that people can already tell. This is where he drew the line, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that for Juno because I saw Yeonsu doing that and completely ruined his chance of connecting with any other girl. Yeonsu even regretted when he was talking to Jiyeon during the long 3 up to 3 a.m. hot tub date. I don't know what they were doing in the water for 3 a.m. They were not doing anything. I'm just saying that the long talk into 3 a.m. he told Jiyeon that he was regretting as soon as he got there. His whole attention was on Joey. He completely didn't give a chance to any other girl. It's like all the other girls didn't exist in his mind as well. He said he regretted his decision, and I feel like Gino is kind of the way he's throwing the line here when he's still on the date with Jinsu. I didn't like that because here was he's telling her the way he was talking here. He was giving me Yeonsu. I'm like, why does Yeonsu start to be like Juno and Juno start to be more like Yeonsu? What's going on? What's going on in the water? What's going on in the internet? He told Jinsu that Juno said he told Jinsu that people can already tell who he's interested in. He expresses clearly.
내가 누구한테 표현하는지는 사실 다들 알 만큼 나 엄청 많이 표현을 하고 있잖아.
It's like pretty much going like, oh, you guys can tell that I like Juhee. I was like, why are you asking? And his mind is like, why are you extending the date with me? You can clearly tell, everybody in the house can clearly tell that I like Juhee. Why are you trying to confuse me? I was like, it was a little bit the vibe that he was giving. I'm like, Juno, this is the sentence actually saying, not my exaggeration. He say people can already tell who he is interested in because he expresses it pretty clearly. That's the line that is wrong. I'm like, I'm like, Juno, what are you doing? This is me talking. Juno is not even interested in you. Like, this is a big mistake that the guys are doing this season. She's not even interested in you. You're here messing up your date. Like, with a potential date with Jesus, she's like, you guys have so much in common, and like you're already drawing the line even before even getting to know her. It's not even a selection date yet. Chill out and enjoy your having date. Enjoy your date. I was a little bit disappointed that he was drawing the line. It's like, how dare you extended the date? How dare you wanted to get to know you? How dare you when you know clearly that I like Juhee? He didn't say that, but you know what I mean. Jason was a little bit like, okay, what's going on here? And when you were saying that, you can already see Jinsu's face, even the way she was reacting. People can already tell who I'm interested in because I expressed it clearly, but you still decided to spend your day with me. He said, oh, you still decided to spend your day with me, even though you can see, even though the whole house can see how much I express my feeling, my love, my devoted love for Juhee. How they still decided to spend your day with me. And you can already see on Jisoo's face, she doesn't seem happy. He continued. The choice was like partly made by you. It was also not partly your fault. Oh my god. And like, you know, I'm so disappointed in you. As you start to act like Yeonsu, pushing the other person away. You see that he has expressed, he continues to say he has experienced like situation where his mood changed depending on the reaction of the person, someone he liked, and because of his action, because of his choice, he might end up hurting somebody else.
다른 내가 호감 있는 상대의 행동에 따라서 내 기분이 왔다 갔다 했던 경험이 있으니까.
It's like, I don't want you to get hurt. When we get in the house, when I see Joe wiping something out of Juhee's face again, I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna be unhappy, I'm gonna be frustrated. I don't want you to look at me and be sad that I'm sad about it. I'm not good. Pretty much that's what I say. That's what I say. How do you want me to interpret that? That's what he says. So he doesn't want to hurt somebody else because he will show he will react being hurt. This is so funny. This show is so funny. He doesn't want her to be hurt due to the way he will react being hurt. But his love interest would show interest in somebody else. Oh my god. He doesn't want that to happen to her as well. He's worried about his feeling for Juhee might be hurting Jisoo as well. Oh my god. Jisoo say that she still think it's better. She's like, nah, she tries to like agree with him. So okay, I still think it's better to follow your feeling. Okay, you don't want me, I understood. You can go back to be like the third person, I don't even know, the fourth person that Juhee just want to get to know. It's okay, you don't want to be my second choice. You can go back and be Juhee's fourth choice after you get to know Joe, Shiwa, and maybe you are the end. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to be this mean. I'm so you can go back and get to know the people. You can be Juhee's fourth choice. You don't want to be my second choice. I understand. She didn't say that, but I have my own interpretation of what event is going on. I'm like, oh no. She said, oh, I understand. You want to follow your feelings. She said that it's better not to leave things with no regret. Go and follow your feeling. Go and follow your love for Juhee. It's not like, never mind, I'll find someone like you. I said, no, I just want to keep following her into the end. It was just me saying that I don't like when guys like Yeonsu and Juno close the door with the other girl quickly, because they already got feeling so quickly as soon as they got there. Jinsu said that she just wants to get to know guys in her own way. I kind of feel bad for her. Juno clearly had feeling for Juhee. She said that she know that Juno clearly had feeling for Juhee. She just wanted to spend the time with him properly. So she asked him, did she know that he does have feeling for Juhee? Like he said, do you see me express my feeling clearly in the house? Clearly, everybody know how much I love Juhee. She knows. She saw you in the house. But she just wanted to get to know you too, because you're also the dating show. You're not off limit. You are not off limit. You didn't wear the ring who say I belong to Juhee. You didn't wear the necklace who say I belong to Juhee. You're not off limit. You're still on the dating show. So I don't know what's in your contract, but I think you still have to go on the date. You cannot say no, I don't want to go on the date with anyone. I'm just waiting. You didn't stay in the house say I'm just waiting until day 7 for Juhee to choose me. You didn't, you still have to get to know the people. So of course she will pick you for the date. How dare she choose to extend the date? How dare she want to get to know you? Pretty much that's how I feel. How dare she want to get to know me? Oh my god, that was funny. So she want to get to know the guy in her own way, and she said after spending time with him, because of the way he does, she realized that he wasn't a high match for her.
온전히 보내보고 저는 오히려 보내서 아니구나라고 생각을 또 확실히 들었거든요.
Look at him. He closed that door. He closed that effing door. That could have been still open because they have so much in common. She wanted to see that too, and he completely closed that door. I don't want to see me whining over Juhee in the house. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. You're gonna hurt my feeling that you're feeling I hurt when I have feeling for another girl, when I'm crying over another girl. And she said, okay, I'm not even gonna go there. I realize that you're not my match anyway. I kind of hated that. I hated that. For my God, I didn't expect that. He could have do better. She said that she feel like she had to get to know people as much as she could in order to make a decision without regret. So she think that it was actually better for her than 2 days ago. So she actually determined to get to know people. Jungwa and Jiyeon are in a new location. Date 157 part continue. This is way too long. They're in the new location, or the conversation seems to click well. They are talking about just random things. They seem to get along so well. They talk about the first day. I don't know if it was the first day or it was another day when they cooked together. They just have a very great time in the house. He was hungry. He was going to the kitchen to eat. She was also hungry. I don't know where everybody were. Like people have the conversation in the chatting room, people walking around the park. I just don't know. He was hungry. She was leaving her home. Great timing. They went to the kitchen having me. I think it was that day that John was looking for her to talk to her, and she was like making something with John Ha was looking for her to talk to her for the walk. I don't know, maybe that day, maybe another day, and she was making something with John and they was just having a conversation. They talk about the fact that it was a really great time. She said she thought he just wanted to talk to her. He said, no, I was hungry. I was actually hungry.
나 진짜 너무 배고파서
너가 나한테 말 걸고 싶어가지고 억지로 지어낸 건지 알았어.
아니 진짜 아니.
It ended up to be a great time if I was actually hungry. John was saying that the timing was great, so they showed them having a conversation. They were continuing having a conversation. Surprise, someone is here. You know how many times those people tricked me today? They tricked me so much today. I was like, how dare you? How dare you trick me this way? Surprise, someone is here. I'm like, just look at John's face. I'm like, they tricked me so many times, I fall for it. Let me show you what I hold in my note. I know it's bad for me to say that, but I'm actually so happy because I don't shake John and Jiyeon. I like Juhee. I'm like Juhee, come and get you, man. And then who's coming? It's Yujin. I'm like, what's happening? What is happening, Yujin? What are you doing here? Where is Juhee? I'm like, Jiyeon face just dropped. She's like, what are you? Her face was like, what are you even doing here? What are you here again? What are you doing here? They both Jungwoo and Juhee were very surprised. They asked if she's here by herself. She said yes. They asked who she was on the date with. She said she was on the date with Yeonsu. They realized that somebody else might come as well. Jungwoo said that he felt like this couldn't be right. What's happening? Yujin show up out of nowhere like that. I'm like, in my mind, it's like, Yujin, there was an opportunity to choose Shinwan or John to go on the date with John, because like, remember the first day you still have question why he didn't message you, and Shinwan because you told Jinsu you were interested in Shinwan. Like, that was an opportunity to choose on the date with. Why did you choose Jongha? Even after her explanation, I still think she should have choose Jongha or she want to go on the date. Why did she choose Jongha? She said that she talked to Jongha. They have like they were in the charging room yesterday. They talked in that charging room. He said, "Oh, Jongha, you know how Jongha is. He's such a flirt." He said, "Oh," she said, "Oh, it's." Yujin would say, "Oh, it's time we should talk to everybody, get to know people, have more conversation like this." John was like, "Okay, we can also go on a date together, you and me."
얘기를 해봐야 돼 무조건.
얘기도 해봐야 되고 데이트도 해봐야 돼. 누나 나랑도 데이트 가보자.
John is such a flirt. He told Yujin that they should go on a date also. And then, just like that, she was still a date. The opportunity that she could have with somebody like Shinwan that she talked to so many times, or have talked to John, connect with one of them. She just wait to see John, because John is such a flirt. Even though after the conversation that she had with him, because they say we should go on the date too, she just wasting that opportunity on him. And she said, "Okay, I just thought it would be a good opportunity to talk to him." I'm like, oh no, Yujin, what have you done? What have you done, sister? This is her wasting her experience in the show. She could have been on the date with one of the other guys that she was interested in. That would be a better chance to connect. I'm afraid Yujin is not gonna connect with anyone by the time the show ends. John said that he was so shocked that Yujin, he was shocked to see her. And they showed them talking in that chatting room. Like I said, he's such a charmer. I told you that. He said, "Oh, we should go on a date together." I'm telling like, he just try. When he's in the moment with somebody, he just try to, I don't know, entertain that person or try to have a conversation with that person. But I don't think he mean everything that he say all the time. It's just me. You just told John that they need to talk to other people and have more conversation. John say that you and I can spend, should go on a date too. She was like curious to like have, this is what she said, she wanted to have like a more like casual date with somebody instead of just a deep conversation, because when you go to that chat room, you're supposed to have all those deep conversations. She would just wanted to see how she is on the date with him, like just a casual date, so she used the opportunity for that. John asked her if she didn't receive like a message, if she wanted like to extend her date. She said she did, and she chose to extend her date with him. Yujin said that she did, so she chose him. John is always so flattered. He like that. He like things like that. John is like, "Oh, should I leave you too? And should I just go?" Yujin is like, no, you don't have to go. But you can see like the tension between the two girls is happening. You can see they're both sincere. They're joking around, but they both have like a very serious face that they don't like the situation of whatever is happening right now. There's no way Yujin will leave her date. You know that. Just look at her expression. Dion asked, and she started asking a bunch of questions. You know, instead of like Yujin talking to John and try to get to know him, what's happening on this date is Jiyoung keep asking questions to Yujin about her date. Why did you leave your date? Now somebody's going home. So somebody went home by herself. How was your day with Young? So what happened? Why this is like she's preventing her to talk to Jungwoo. That's what's happening here. She keep asking her a question, preventing her to talk to Jungwoo. Ji-young asked, Yeonsu could have been in the house by himself. Yujin said, no, he might have gone to another date. Ji-young said, anyway, you are here. That means somebody might be by himself or in the house or something, whatever. Yujin asked Ji-young, who were you on the date with today? She said, him. She's like, I just want to spend my date. Like, in her mind, it's like, I just want to spend my date. You didn't choose to want to your date. How dare you come to my date? Now she said, I feel like a third wheel. That was the mistake that Yujin said. Even if you think you're the third wheel, she said, I feel like a third wheel. Even if that was the mistake Yujin did. Even if you feel you're the third wheel, don't say you are the third wheel. Don't say it. Don't say it. Now you feel like, oh, John kind of agree with it. Ji-young is kind of angry with this. Like, no, you're not the third way, but they feel that way now that you say that. Ji-young said she was annoyed. You didn't show up like that. She said at that moment he showed Jungwoo completely turned her out. So she started to do like the Mina Suhes frustration. I can't do that. I'm gonna mess on my hair. I'm gonna mess up my Mina hair frustration. She started doing that a lot. She's frustrated. She said that he never showed that he's interested in her in front of other people. She said when other people are there, Jungwoo doesn't show that he's interested in her. That's what she said. And then Ji-young asked Yujin again if she had fun. She kept asking questions about Yeonsu. Like, Yeonsu is not part of this date. Why you keep asking her a question about Yeonsu? She said, yeah, she did have fun. They went on the date. She said she enjoyed her date with Yeonsu. They took some nice pictures. It's like Ji-young is trying to compare her date. She said, oh, so we also had fun. We went to see the alpaca. I know, like, John was during the conversation here. He said, oh, we went to the alpaca farm, we feed the alpaca, we talked, the town fly by and stuff like that. I think Ji-young said that when she originally picked the charm card, she didn't thought it would be young, so she was saying that, oh, I don't want the charm card. No. She said that it was her first date with him. She said that when she originally picked the charm card, she was hoping that it would be Yeonsu. And John said, oh, were you uncomfortable on the date or something? She said no. He said, when you're uncomfortable on the date, when you're not interested, you didn't say no. It's just that now Yeonsu has been completely single-minded. We all know that. This date, she wanted to see if she have any potential with somebody else. So that's why she wanted somebody else on her date. So she figured out it would be hard to find that with Yeonsu. And I didn't stop with that uncomfortable look. Stop trying to scare Yujin away from the date. She's not gonna go. Yujin is a tough cookie. You know that. She's a tough cookie. But remember when she was talking with Jisoo, like, she might be smiling, but she's gonna put you on your place while she's smiling. You're not gonna scare her to leave out of this date. It's not gonna happen. So she giving the look to Jisoo. Is like, you're not welcome here. What are you doing here? Jiyeon asked about her car. She said that her car said that I talk a lot and I'm also a good listener. She said that when she wrote the car, Jiyeon was asking her a question, yeah, what was your car saying, you know, and stuff like that. And Yujin said, oh, the car say I talk a lot, I'm also a good listener. And she told John, I thought the car was coming for you. I like when this is what happening. Jiyeon keep asking questions to Yujin. She thought Yujin gonna answer Yujin direct a question to John was like, I'm still on. Hey, Gabriella, I'm still on the date with Yeonsu. I came on this day. I didn't come on the date for you to question me. I came on this day to get to know John. I didn't come on this day for you to ask me multiple questions about Yeonsu. She still tried to make that clear. I like that. And Yujin, she's good. Every time, she never miss a beat. Jiyeon asked her all type of questions about Yeonsu. Those questions kind of a waste of time because she's here to connect with John, right? So those questions were like a distraction, but Yujin, she's that, like always, she always direct the answer toward John. She's good. She is good. Oh, I thought the cat belonged to you. Oh, when I choose it to extend my date, I chose it because I wanted to go on a date with you. I choose you. She's good. Wow, I like that for her. John is flattered by all of that. Jiyeon, she doesn't like that at all.
잘 챙겨
잘 들어준다.
잘 들어준다.
아.
난 넌 줄 알았어.
아 그게 나인 줄 알았어.
I'm like, Jiyeon, you were there when she was choosing the card. She even said, they even showed the image of her choosing the card. She said, oh, this card might belong to John. You were there. Don't try to like ask that, oh, what did your card say? Who were you hoping to go on a date with? You were there when she was choosing that guy and she was hoping to go on the date with John. Don't act like you were not there. Yujin say after going on the date with Yeonsu, she felt her feeling become more clear. Jiyeon asked, how did they become clear? Can you tell me? Is it a secret? Yujin said it is a secret. Yeah, they will keep talking, you know. Jiyeon always ask question about Yeonsu, and Yujin always started the question, try to make a conversation about the person she's on the date with now, not Yeonsu, but the person that she came on the date. The person she came to get to know was Jung. So that's why she directed the question. She said she'll have a great time with Yeonsu. So even though she continued to compliment her date with Yeonsu, she said she'll have a great time with him. They have fun on the date, and they took beautiful picture. This is actually the time that Jiyeon said, oh, our date was fun. And I see Yeonsu also joined the conversation. Yeah, oh, we went to the alpaca farm. We bet some alpaca. It was a fun day. The time flew by and stuff like that. Yujin told Jiyeon, I heard that Yeonsu did your hair. This was so embarrassing. Oh, because Jiyeon was like, oh, I wasn't planning to tell anyone that. It was kind of a secret. Like, you keep poking me about Yeonsu. I also I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna mess up your date. Like the hair that you have done that look very good. In the morning, one guy did your hair, and in the evening you're on the date with another guy. Pretty much. Oh, don't mess around with Yujin. She know what she's doing. Don't mess around with her. I'm like, to be fair, I don't feel bad for Jiyeon. Was happening on this day, the hair compliment and stuff like that. To be fair, Jiyeon started the attack, so I don't feel bad for her. She kept attacking Yujin back on the day, making her feel uncomfortable during the day, like kind of mess up with her. So her mentioning the hair, it was her be a little bit a pity. Like she was like trying to get back on Jiyeon as well. She's like, oh no. It was supposed to be a secret. Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Jiyeon. Oh, she said, oh, he told you that? He said, I was trying to keep that a secret. Jiyeon asked if she liked her hair. She said, yes. She was like, I wasn't trying to do my hair. So he proposed to put some volume in my hair. So I said, yes. But I didn't know he was going to go and tell all the people about that, so he just proposed to help me do my hair. It was funny. And this is why you just say, oops, sorry, did I do that? She didn't do that. That's Erka. Erka is the one who said that Steve Erka. She said, oh, I just made a massive slip of tone. Oh, Yujin, you're funny. Jiyeon said no, it's just that the other people heard it, they might misunderstood. She said that she just didn't feel like doing her hair. She asked him to add some volume, that's all. We know. You just say whatever is the case. Whatever you say, girl, whatever you say. If you can sleep with that, it's okay. She didn't say that. If you can sleep with that, that's good for you. Nah, John will feel like the third wheel because the conversation keep going back and forth between Jiyoung and Yujin. And Jungwoo is the third lead. Jungwoo should say, should I just get up and leave and let you guys have a conversation? That should be what happened here. He's the third wheel. He said that he was sitting there on pins and neither he was very frustrated. Jiyoung continued to ask questions to Yujin. I'm like, girl, let the girl breathe. Do you want her to bring something else about you again? Jiyoung asked who has she been on a date with so far. Yujin said so far she's been on a date with Yeonsu and Jungwoo. She talked to Jungwoo yesterday. I was like, oh, that was yesterday that you guys talked. I'm sure, yes. I forgot that you guys went on the chatting room yesterday. I forgot about that. I'm like, Jiyoung, you're doing too much. That's my critic towards Jiyoung. She is doing way too much. Can everybody just be like Juhee or Juhee? Those are my girls because they just don't care. They doing the thing. Jiyoung is like just trying too much to impress the guy, and trying too much to always give those face to the girl. Juhee, she just don't care. She's just gonna tell you how it is. And Joey, at the beginning, I wasn't sure. I thought she was like a people pleaser, but this episode showed me she doesn't care either. She's like, my conversation with John was boring. Okay, up to my next person. Did I spoil what's about to happen? Anyway, we will talk about that. And Jiyoung asked, oh, you probably didn't expect us to be on the date like this. You just say, no. It's, for some reason, I thought that the woman that he went on, John went on the date, we want to extend the date. So she said, oh, no, I thought this could happen. Another person is here. I'm like, is it my girl, Juhee? And the girl reaction that they gave, the reaction that they gave, and I'm like, bring, this is me, even before the other person, because every time I watch this show, I pause a little bit. I'm like, bring my girl Juhee. Put both of those ladies in the place here. She'll be like, why are you guys fighting over my man? It was just me talking here. I'm like, no, who is there? It's Joey. I'm like, Joey, what are you doing here? Oh, Joey wants to date anyone now. I'm like, oh my god. Joey spent so much time with Yeon, so it's like, let me break out of this chain. Nobody can stop me. I'm gonna date everyone now. I'm here to date everyone. So Joey is here. Joey went to her she wanna date everyone now. It's like she's not going to be on that list anymore. Nobody gonna think, oh, Joey belongs to Yeonsu anymore. She's like, put it out there. I'm here to date everyone, and I will go on a date with everyone. Who's gonna think about her be Yeonsu girl anymore? Nobody will. Jungwoo is just like putting his hand in his head. It's like, what's happening? Just look at that talk, the way he's moving. He is enjoying this deep down. Jiyoung was like, she said that she's actually expecting another person to come join this year, and Jiyoung cannot. I'm like, Jiyoung, you cannot bully. You cannot bully her just like you would try to bully Yujin early. It's not gonna happen yet. I'm gonna talk about something funny in a bit. Joey in her interview said that she said that she wanted to talk to Jungwoo, putting in a romantic interest beside. She was curious to get to know him. She wanted to try talking to him, so she just wanted to spend more time with him. That's why she's here. Did you see Yujin? That's what I was gonna talk about. Did you see Yujin and Jiyoung? How suddenly they stay quiet when Joey entered? Main character energy. When the main character enters, the side characters stay quiet. This is what happened. None of them suddenly have nothing to say. None of them. They stay quiet. All of a sudden, Jiyoung and Yujin, who were fighting early, are in the same team. Yana, what are you doing? You join. You have another guy who like you. Why are you coming and fight over this guy now? That's kind of like the feeling that they give. Like, why are you here? What are you doing here? Suddenly they're in the same team. Although they were fighting early, they're in the same team. Yujin said that she's like, okay, you guys are quiet. That means you expect me to talk. She said, okay. She said, I just want to get closer to Joe. I just want to talk to him. Joe said that so far he haven't talked to her. She's the person who haven't talked to her the most. She was like far away. She was like in the island. She was in Yeonsu Island. Yeonsu Island. If Yeonsu name is an island, she was on that island. So it was like she was too far away. It was not someone that he was even expected to talk to her. So he talked to her the least. She was far away. And then Jiyeon started with her questioning again. I think she warmed up a little bit. Now I started to question. She said, is there anyone else that you want to talk to? She started with Joey. Joey said, I want to talk to him. I came here to talk to him, so I'm talking to him right now.
대화하고 싶은 사람 있어?
대화를 해보고 싶었지.
Oh my god, Gio, you try. We can blame the girl for trying. We can blame the girl for trying. Just like Victoria Justice said, you try. We can blame you for trying. Like whatever she was trying to do, it's not gonna work. Julie doesn't care. She was just gonna give you a side eyes. Like Dion, you think you can make those side eyes, those expressions? Dion will give you like a bombastic side eyes and just keep going with your conversation. It's like expression meeting expression. Let's see who's gonna win. Like you want to give a side eye, I give you a side eye as well. Let's get in there. Let's fight for it. So this is what happened. Now, Joe started to talk to Joey. He asked a bunch of questions. Are you originally for Seoul? She said yes. He said, how did you learn Gaia Gunless? How do you give your lesson? She said she do individual lesson from one-on-one lesson. She go to those her student houses and stuff like that. He said, oh, he understand. Something like Gaia Gun would be difficult to just do it in a big class. It has to be like a one-on-one session. You know, when he's talking, you can hear in the background Jiyeon is talking to her new best friend now. Her best friend is Yujin. All of a sudden they get along so well and they were just talking together. And then Jiyeon's like, okay, I don't know what's happening yet. And something is going. She's like, oh, I want to join the conversation now.
다시 다 같이 얘기할까? 얘기할까? 얘기하세요.
아니야 왜 또?
농담이 미안해.
아 얘기해 좀 말 좀 하게.
I didn't come on a date to talk to Yujin. I came on a date to connect with you. And then this is Joe again for Susan. He said, oh, and he said, why don't you guys continue your conversation? I want to talk to Yujin a little bit. This part is so funny. He said he wanted to talk to Yujin a little bit. He said, oh, why don't you guys continue your conversation? He said there's still a lot of things that he's curious about. To know. And you can see Gio is frustrated, Yujin is frustrated, Joey is also like, what's happening yet? So she wasn't also happy about the whole situation. I'm like, I feel like if it was like Gio, like the bachelor style, that it could have been like, okay, this is like a group date. They talk in a group and then John will have like a one-on-one time with each of the girls. But it's not the bachelor style. It's just so messy because you see the frenemy, the Yujin and Gia are sudden bestie and they continue the conversation maybe about Yosu, who's we know how many questions she asked her about Yosu. And Joey all of a sudden is talking to Joa. Oh my god, this was just so funny. He kept asking her random questions like about alcohol, how is her tolerance and stuff like that. She said she can hold her liquor, she know how to pace herself, and just Joey and Gio continued to ask questions. Oh, don't you seem tipsy right now? Joey said, oh, I'm a little bit. She said, oh, I can see how red your face is. John will say, "Oh, your face is even more red." She's like, "Oh," she said, "Oh, I must be gypsy." So they just kept talking. It was just so funny. Meanwhile, Eugene, she's still like she haven't even have a drop of alcohol. She still feel like, her mindset and everything. It was just the conversation was just funny overall. And then John, his interview, he really didn't like this. He said the whole thing didn't feel like a date at all. He said that they all came to have like a one-on-one conversation with me, but the atmosphere couldn't be forced. So yeah, he didn't feel like a date. He felt a little bit disappointed. Besides, like, yeah, he said that it was a confusing date. It was a chaotic day. Confusing day they showed you. It was a chaotic day. Before, to be fair, before Eugene and Join arrived, his date Jiyeon was pretty good. That's why I said, please don't fall in love. I feel like they were trying to please me when I said, please don't fall in love with Jiyeon. Now they brought so many other girl on his date. I'm like, I just don't want his connection with Jiyeon to be lost. If you start to fall for Jiyeon, sorry Jiyeon, I'm still Team Jiyeon. So the date of the girl was confusing and chaotic for him. He didn't like this date. We started like a beautiful date. I told you this whole show, this day was part 140 something. I don't even know. And it felt like somebody else is coming at the end. I'm like, what the heck is happening? I know the person is coming at the end of the date. Before that, they showed Jiyeon. Also, she's arriving somewhere in a location in the extended day. She felt to have lost her way.
바람이 왜 이렇게 많이 부른 거야? 설마 오지 마.
I'm like, was Jiyeon coming on this date and she just got lost and she didn't know where to go? When she's supposed to be on this date, we can't have another person on this. It would be chaos. Even though I wanted Jiyeon to come, I just wanted to have like Yujin. No, I just wanted to have Jiyeon, Juhee, and John would date like 3 people. I didn't want to have Yujin there. I didn't want to have Join there. I feel like they shouldn't be there. But the fact that they are Yujin and Join, I don't want Juhee to be the addition on this day. Since she ended her day, I don't know where she's gonna go. I don't know who she chose. Maybe Jonha, because remember Join is here. Maybe Jonha is the person that she will go on the date. She wanted to go on the date with Jonha anyway. So it would be a good opportunity for her to go on a date with Jonha. Since Join is here, it's not going to be another person. She'll be able to focus on him. I'm like, they still didn't show her Jiyeon's date was with Shinhwa. I'm like, I have no idea how the date was. I don't even know if they have a good day or a bad day. They didn't show us anything. They just show us leaving her date. And they showed in the trailer how she was getting off her day. What happened on her day? Why didn't they show even like 2 minutes or 30 seconds or nothing? Not even them driving in the car, nothing. They show us nothing. Maybe in episode 7 they're gonna show her date with Shinhwa. If they don't show any image from her date, I'd be so disappointed. Please show us something before she leaves the date. They have to. She can't just leave to go on another day without even having any day with Shinhwa. Maybe sometimes they say things for the next episode, but I was kind of disappointed because they show every other date. They show 1, 2, 3. They show all the 4 other dates, but they didn't show a date. Is there any date that they show Jisoo date, they show Join date, they show Jiyeon date? Who else? Jisoo, Join, Jiyeon, Yujin. They also show Yujin date. They didn't show Jiyeon date. So I don't know. So she has arrived at the extended date. She's kind of lost. She doesn't know where she's going. She tried to find a way. This is already toward the end of the episode. I have been waiting for Jiyeon to show up on the date. But I don't want her to show up anymore. There are already too many girls. I hope Jiyeon go to Jonha. Like I said, she could go on a date with Jonha too, because she said she wanted to go on a date with him. Like I said, they didn't show any part where they will show her. Next episode, maybe next episode they will show her They just show her getting up and leaving. Juhee wanted to go on a date with Shinwa, and she wanted to go on a date with Joas. I'm glad she have this opportunity. She went on a date with Shinwa, so maybe she will go on her next date with Jonwa. Also, if she was supposed to join the date with Jonwa, maybe she got lost. Or anyway, we will find that next episode. In the trailer, they show a lot of things in this trailer. I never saw a trailer so damn long. I'm like, are you giving us the whole episode in the trailer? That's how I feel like. Did I ever have a trailer that's like 1 page and a half? That's the trailer. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna read very fast. So in the trailer, the girl are receiving a message. Not just the girl, the boys and the girl received the message. It said that please come out into the yard. All sit outside. We already know that it's gonna be the time for them to reveal the age. They sit outside, and the trailer say, "Oh, you can sit anywhere. You can sit anywhere. Just like sit side by side. You can sit at any chair. We know what hour it is. It's time to reveal the age. We already have the occupation as we revealed a few days ago. I hope it's not like the last time. I hope the age gap is not it's not too big. I don't want it." And they show Shinwa revealing his age, and they show Yujin say that he's younger than he expected. Remember, this could be editing. They could put 2 images together. They show Juhee revealing her age. Anyone is shocked, they say that she's younger for her age. Also, I say this could be editing. They show them reacting to that. Those videos could be put together for shock value. You also say that hearing and facing the actual age may feel real now. And he's having like some kind of mental breakdown. And then they show Juhee and Yonsu having a conversation, they're chatting. I don't know what happened. Juhee accepted to have a conversation with Yonsu in the chatting room. What happened? And Yonsu asked her, "Do you see a future with us?" And then so Juhee replied, "No, I can't see it." It could be 2 conversations that they put together. She said, "But I have been thinking about you a lot since yesterday." And he said, "Oh, really? This could be edited again." I'm like, because this doesn't make sense to me so far. He seemed like surprised and happy. And then they also show Juhee talking to Jonwa. She clearly is talking to Jonwa, because when she's talking, you can see the back of the head of the person she's talking to. That's Jonwa. And also they show another cut of somebody else in the room, is Gino. I don't think Juhee is talking to Jonwa. It must seem like a conversation with Jonwa, and whatever Gino say seems to, there was a similar, but I think the person she's talking to is Jonwa. She said that today, she said that she make up her mind. Remember, she went on the date with Shinwa. She probably went on the date with Jonwa after. So the person she's talking to at the end of the day has to be Jonwa, because she said that she make up her mind now. And they show the back of the head of Jonwa, but they try to trick us thinking that she's talking to Gino. And then they show Gino. He said, "Oh, today the age review affect your decision at all." I'm like, they try to trick us here. She's not talking to Gino. She might be talking to Gino a little bit later, but right now she's talking to Jonwa. Jonwa said that he didn't really care about age at all. He's like, age, it's just a number. I don't really care about age. Remember, I still have a whole page. I never talk about the trailer like that. He doesn't care about the age at all. And then they show Gino say that, "Just leave already." I'm like, who is he talking to? Still the trailer. I'm like, why are you giving us the whole next episode in this trailer? Why am I gonna watch next episode at all? Then they show Shinwa talking to Yujin in the chatting. Shinwa finally have a talk with Yujin, and he said that he's talked quite a lot to Jisoo. I don't know if he's trying to draw the line here that Jisoo is the one that's interested. He said he talked quite a lot to her. He has been figured things out for some instant. Yujin said she also really wanted to talk to him. and she wants smile. Then they show Jinsu and she wants. This seems to be the most intense thing compared to like in the past. They were saying things not face to face. Like Jinsu was kind of avoiding talking to Yujin. It's like, oh, are you sure you're still interested in Shinwa? Like you were saying, was it just a joke? Remember the last conversation that they actually say, no, I want to keep talking to her. I want to focus on it. Now it's confrontation. They go back and forth. Like they show Jinsu and Yujin. They are talking. Jinsu say, honestly, I talk to Shinwa, right? Honestly, talking to Shinwa Haina is funny to talk to Shinwa out of nowhere at this hour. I don't know if it's the morning or late at night. She's like, why are you talking to it? You didn't say that she felt like the conversation with Shinwa went so much better than she expected. I don't know if Jinsu is talking to Yujin here or she was talking to somebody else while Yujin was having a conversation with Shinwa. I told you this is a trailer. It's kind of a tea because they gave me this. I want to talk about that. And then Jisoo asked, "Are you gonna go straight to Shinwa?" Yujin said, "Yeah, it is how things turned out to be." It turned out to be. Then they showed Jisoo and Yujin talking again in the morning. Jisoo said, "Honestly, I was like surprised when you said that this early that." I was surprised when you said this early morning. It wasn't like you should say it wasn't exactly an aggressive. It wasn't exactly aggressive. You said like you were like mindful of things. What did you say? Like it was a declaration of war. Remember when last episode Jisoo lied to Shiwa that Yujin was not interested to talk to her. She just liked to talk a lot. I'm like, is it like karma? What's happening? Yeah, and they are just sitting. Yujin said that she didn't mean it as a declaration of war. Let's see how things will turn out to be next episode. It seems to be a lot happening next episode. It's gonna be the age reveal for sure. There's gonna be that love triangle between Jungwoo and Jino. Even though I know there's no love triangle, they try to trick us. I'm mostly curious about this meanwhile with Yujin, Shiwan, and Jisoo, and I'm also curious about what will happen with Juhee and Yeonsu connection. It's really up to Juhee. Thank you so much for watching my Noona Gap season 2 episode 6. It's a very long episode and I apologize for it. And I will see you guys in episode 7. We finally learn about all of that, and I pray. I'm like, since I don't ship Juhee with Yeonsu anymore, I don't know. It's really up to Juhee. I don't really care who she end up with. Even though I ship her with Juhee so much, I don't know why I like her with Juhee, but she doesn't seem to like him. She have an ick. She does fine, boy. I still want to learn about the age reveal, and so far they have not been like a connection established. Even though I thought she won and Jinsu was gonna be the boring couple. Nobody seems to be boring this episode, and there's no connection established. The connection that I thought was gonna be established would be Jungwoo and Juhee, but this episode is kind of shaking her connection a little bit since he's connected with Jiyoung also. So that means the zero connection established. So the age reveal it's really gonna be me comparing so many people and so many potential. Like I'm gonna have to compare Jiwon and Juhee, Jiwon and Jiyoung. I'm gonna have to compare Shiwan and Jinsu, Shiwan and Yujin. Even though I see more Shiwan going for Jinsu, that's probably the only connection established. I don't think Shiwan ever show interest in Yujin. And what else? I'm gonna have to I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to compare Yujin. I'm gonna have to compare Juhee connection with Yeonsu and Juhee connection with Juhee to see the age gap things. I'm gonna have to look at all of those. And yeah, Jino, I don't know. Jino kind of close his connection with Jinsu. I don't even know how he turned her down the day. I don't think Juhee will go for Jino. I really don't think it's really gonna have to be a miracle by the end of the show for that to happen. I don't believe it. Even if John choose, it's a very hard statement to say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. In my mind, it's like even if John will go for Gia, I still don't think Gia is gonna choose Juno. It's sad to say something like that, but I just kind of feel like Gia is more interested in the beautiful back. She's more interested in Jonah than she is interested in Juno at all. So I don't know what will happen to Juno. I don't know what will happen to Yonso. Maybe Joey will take him back. This is really everything is up in the air. Who knows? This episode date was very interesting. Maybe next episode things might change again. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.